All right. Welcome to another session of Gaunt's Gold. Today, the party become building inspectors. But that's not how they thought that was going to go.
Riveting gameplay.
This is true.
Yeah, this is Paperwork Simulator. Got the PDFs all drawn up and everything, so you have to fill
I
them
would
all
like
out,
to
sign
file a
them.
1090.
Oh God.
Yeah, welcome back. We're here, more Gaunt's Gold, and we can just get right into it, can't we?
We can as soon as Liv gets in roll 20.
I am.
Olivia,
No.
shame on
Oh,
you.
I didn't hit launch game. No. No, I didn't hit launch game. I'm sorry.
Early to the voice call, late to the game.
It's because roll 20 automatically loaded me into Straw Jammer. And
Oh my god!
That's fair.
Crazy crossover.
That's
crossover.
fair. I have like 70 different campaigns, so that happens to me too. All right. So previously on Gaunt's Gold, the party have joined up on a little plan, a heist to rob Lady Gwendolyn Gaunt, a noblewoman who's living in the city of Marenhall. And to do so, they're going to need to break into the Evermore Bank and Holding, as they were informed by their quote-unquote ringleader, Camille, who used to work for Lady Gaunt, and is using that opportunity to rob her for as much as they can carry. And so, as the party makes their way to Marenhall and then has to lie low a little bit, as each of them are prisoners themselves, escaped prisoners, they are beginning the scouting phase of the heist, in which they need to not only get the lay of the land in the city and find any potential allies that might be useful, but they also need to scout the bank itself, as Camille's not been any further than the lobby, and if you're going to rob a place, you should be prepared as to what security measures they might have, as well as what the general lay of the land is. And so, in their efforts to prepare for even just scouting the bank itself, the party have made their way around the city and met a bunch of different characters, in which they've promised some aid to some of them in exchange for some favors, and have been working on some side quests. But in the most recent session, they met an interesting fellow named Septimus Silverstone, who was dead drunk in the tea shop and was wallowing over a very bad breakup that he just recently had with his fiancée. And so he was not at all in the mood to do his job, and his job was architect and building inspector. Now, he had 3 different contracts that were still active that he'd not fulfilled because he was too busy getting very drunk and had no desire to take care of. And so the party very gently coaxed a little bit of an opportunity out of him and offered to fulfill those building inspections on his behalf. And so those buildings were 52 Marlborough Boulevard. This is actually in your quest list now, guys. A little side quest called Inspections After Dark. And Marlborough Boulevard, which was an old abandoned magic shop, as well as 13 Lamprey Lane in the Wash district, which was an old condemned house. And last but not least, the 3rd building that he was going to inspect on his contract was Evermore Bank and Holding. And so the party, promising to take care of that for him and then return with the paperwork he gave them, so that he can start looking more towards the future with these contracts out of the way. The party began to plot what they might do next. And I believe you guys decided last time that you wanted to maybe save the bank for a little later, as you wanted to check out the other 2 buildings first. 52 Marlborough Boulevard. You traced a path down there, and then you wanted to head all the way down to the Wash and check out Lamprey Lane. And then I believe you said you wanted to go back to the Tipsy Quipper for a couple different reasons. As you had found a certain key there, as well as you wanted to update Camille on the plan about the bank and see what she thinks. Well, Valerio as well. He'll be there.
Yeah,
He'll be
don't forget about
loitering.
him.
So if that plan still sounds good to you guys, then
Yeah.
we can get right into it. Unless
Booyah.
anybody's made any
down.
sudden changes to their desires.
Oh, I forgot that he looks like a Starion.
How do you forget that? Is the real question.
I just it slipped my mind, but I remember now.
Did we get the tea with the what did we call it? What did we say it? The zing.
Oh, was it
The
zesty?
zing. The zing.
zing.
Oh, no, the
Zing.
zing. The zing.
Yeah, you guys were served your tea as you were discussing your plan. And so you'd been kind of sipping away at that, even as you talked to Septimus, and then you helped Septimus over Anthena to the table so that he can rest in a little bit less of a precarious spot. And
I
so
offered
now
him
you
water
guys...
and food. He was not. He did not want it.
He just wants a drink, bro.
Oh, you didn't want... Yeah, you didn't want you to make him less drunk. He liked being drunk.
All right.
And so you guys are left with your tea and the shop owner. Now I don't know if you recall, but she did say that she had some specialty teas last time, but you guys were focusing on the very drunk fellow, so that might have slipped by you.
You mean specialties?
Oh,
Yeah,
but I'm chew.
literally.
Yeah. What did we order?
I don't even
forget.
remember.
I asked her to give
Um,
me her favorite, and then
I think
Kagok
Nina
got
got mint.
a zingy one. And
the
We had some raspberry and lemon, I think, a cinnamon and lavender. I think she said it was her favorite one.
Yeah.
yeah, oh, that sounds so good.
What was the ginger one? It was like ginger
There was a
and
peach
something.
and ginger.
Peach
And that was the
ginger.
zing. That was the
Yeah.
zing.
And
Yeah, she
then-
added extra ginger to Kagok just so that it had more of a zing.
I am adequately zinged.
Are you?
Dude, that must be so spicy. How much
literally.
ginger was put in there?
She just kind of like peeled like a root and just put it in.
The whole root? The whole
Yeah.
root?
Oh,
Yeah.
God,
Oh my god.
Ah, that's
your
so
He said he
sinuses
wanted
are
it-
clear, Kagok.
Yeah, he said he wanted it really zingy.
Yeah, Kgox
Yeah.
is like healthy.
Yeah.
He basically went to Erewhon and got himself.
There's
some
that much ginger in there. Oh, I'm glad that now I can finally talk in my regular voice.
Woo!
Oh my god, what a twist
Huh?
that would be.
If
So-
he was just stuffed the whole
Yeah. So as the shopkeeper kind of flits about and fulfills some orders, you guys take some time to finish your tea. And as she kind of notices that each of you are finishing up your teas, she kind of stops by the group again and says, was there anything else you wanted, or is that just all for today?
I think that's everything. Thank you.
Of course. If you decide you'd like another cup, then please do come back.
Yes, we definitely will. How much do we owe?
Between paying for the four of you, you mean?
Yes, yeah.
Between the four of you, I'd say about 2 gold.
Okay, all right. I give her 2 gold. Let me mark that. There we go. Okay, yeah.
Perfect. Thank you for stopping by.
Of course. Yeah, you have a lovely establishment here. It's very cozy.
Thank you. We do our best.
And if you don't mind, I know that fellow over there has maybe been giving you a bit of trouble, but if you could just watch out for him and make sure he doesn't, I don't know, fall over and crack his head or something, I'd really appreciate it.
Yes, well, he still hasn't settled his tab, per se. We don't usually do tabs here, but still hasn't settled it. But he does seem like he's in a bad way, so I have been watching over him. Not to worry.
Thank you.
Do they have any snacks here?
Wait,
Mind you,
didn't they-
Kagox has eaten an entire pie.
Yeah, I was about to say, didn't he eat an entire pie?
He's
He's-
hungry.
he's-
Leave him
he's-
alone.
He's a growing
He's 8
boy.
feet tall.
He's a
8 feet
growing
tall,
boy.
300 pounds. He's a big boy.
He's growing.
He's a big boy.
Growth spurt.
Yeah.
Maybe Kagak's gonna have the rest of Cerise's pie. She's getting a tummy ache because she's trying to eat it all.
Aw.
Aw.
Kagox slides it over with his trunk and starts eating it, but still asks if they have snacks here.
Well,
Oh,
we
boy.
don't carry any food for serving here. Most folk who want to eat here, they bring food from the markets and they eat on our outside tables, and we serve them the tea. But we do have some specialty teas, and we even have a teapot for sale as well.
Ooh.
Is it the strawberry one?
You know,
Oh my god, guys. I know that we have
take
no
pot
use
that
for
is
it.
not really a berry, and he slams some coins down on the table.
Let's go.
well, would you like to hear about it?
I know what it looks like.
She goes over and gets it.
Is it really a strawberry teapot?
How many of these coins must I give you?
For this, it'd be 5 gold.
I give her 5. I count out 5, and I give her 5.
But we would like to hear about it if you have anything interesting to say.
Well, the pattern on it is my own design, painted up by my own hand, but we call these types of teapots radiant teapots. You see, all you have to do is leave them in sunlight and they boil on their own.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You mean it makes
That's
sun
so
tea?
cool.
Do you mean to tell me this makes sun tea? That is the most southern thing I have ever heard. I have completely broken character. I love this.
It's perfect for brewing on the go, which is, of course, perfect for our specialty tea.
I feel like we need to buy.
We need to know about what the specialty tea is.
I feel like
Listen, she's
no,
trying
no,
to
no,
she's
you
trying to
really
she's
want
trying to
to
make a
know?
sale. She's trying to get the sale.
I already
get
gave her
it,
5 coins. I gave her 5
Okay,
coins.
What's your
Yeah,
specialty tea?
she's wrapping the teapot up for you in a little kind of cloth to keep it secure. But she says if you would like to have a look at our specialty teas as well, we've got 3 different types. They do take a little time to grow, so they're a little more expensive than our usual tea. But they do also have little charms and enchantments on them, so they're not just for the pleasure of drinking, though
Ooh.
they do taste quite
Ooh.
good as well.
magic tea.
Magic
Sleep tea. I hope one of them's a sleep tea. All right. Oh yeah. Oh, we'd love to hear about them.
Well, the first one that we've got at this season is Cucumber Cool Chai. And we've also got the Honey Bright blend. And lastly, we have the Glamour Jam with strawberry. Perfect for this teapot, you see. You smile.
Aw. It is perfect. Would you mind telling us about the little enchantments that you mentioned?
Yes, well, they're not incredibly intricate charms, but they're still useful nonetheless. The Cucumber Cool Chai will make you more resistant to heat, as well as, well, I suppose fire as well. As for the Honey Bright blend, well, you'll find that after a cup of that, you will be just glowing. Your skin will be glowing so much that you'll just give off light.
That's cool.
I see.
And as for the Glamour Jam with the strawberry, that one is it's a little more particular. People find that when they drink that one, they become so happy and they become so, how do I say this? They become so, well, charismatic in their joy that they find that things just tend to go their way.
Wow.
We often have, business folk coming in here before big meetings and all that. for a cup of that.
Yeah,
They
that
find it makes
sounds-
them more persuasive.
Yeah, well, that certainly sounds very useful. I mean, I know I would love to take some of that, the one you were just talking about, the strawberry one.
Glamour
to not-
jam.
you know, to go with the pot, of course. But and she'll kind of look to everybody else. She's like, does anybody have any desires for any other ones?
I think just that one sounds fine.
Watch
might
me
have to
need the
reconsider-
heat-resistant one.
Yeah, we
Wow.
might have to reconsider getting the heat one for Kagox next time we go to the steam house, so we don't have a repeat of what happened. But
I was
Yeah,
very sleepy.
yeah. But yes, I think we'll just do the strawberry jam one for now. But we'll definitely stop back in at some
I
point.
don't think it's actually strawberry jam tea. What was it?
It's-
What is it, Graham?
Glamour jam with
It's called
some-
Glamour
Glamour
jam
jam
with
is what she calls
strawberry.
it.
I'm gonna call it strawberry jam.
Okay.
Perfect. That would be 3 gold then for a pouch.
All right. I hand her 3 gold.
Oh yeah, she hands you like a little neatly tied pouch of tea leaves.
And just a question: how much tea does one pouch make, roughly? I guess it depends how much you use.
It's gonna be just one cup.
1 cup. Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah. It's expensive.
There's specialty
know.
teas.
Specialty teas.
Teas.
Specialty. But
All right. We could definitely save this for like main heist situation. For if we need, I don't know, charisma.
Dude, let's go.
All right.
Will that be all then?
I think so for now. But as I said, we'll definitely stop back in. Yeah. You have a
Of
great
course.
day.
You as well. Thank you for stopping by. Do come again. And she bustles off to go serve some more customers who just filed in.
Cool.
So now that the 4 of you are done your tea and have packed up the things that you just bought, what would you like to do next?
I think we said 52 Marlborough Boulevard, perhaps.
Are we gonna go building inspect?
Yeah, it's time to building inspect.
Alright.
And this is the old condemned magic store, right? I think.
Abandoned. The other one is
Okay,
condemned.
yeah, not yeah. Oh, right. Okay, so we might find something useful there in regards to the spicing things up side quest.
Let's go.
All Cerise.
So you guys
Aw.
are getting up and leaving now?
Yeah, I think so. Unless anybody has other things.
No, I have a teapot.
Teresa would like a piggyback.
And
ride.
you've got a beautiful
Gaunt.
teapot.
Kagox will give Sarisa a piggyback ride.
Aww.
Her
Yeah.
tum tum hurts. She ate too much pie. She's like, oh, my tummy. Ugh. I ate too much pie. Thank you, K-Gox.
Mm.
All right. So, as you guys make your way back out into the market square and the merchants round, you of course reference your map again. Upon which you would see that Marlborough Boulevard is a little street that runs along the central canal. That's the canal that cuts the city in half. And so, just give me a sec to copy you guys, since I have once again failed to do so.
How much does Sarisa weigh? How much does Sarisa weigh?
What did you write it down?
I'm looking right now. I think
Sometimes
it was
people write it down.
90 something. Hold up. 98 pounds.
Okay, so I can't just lift you with my trunk, but that's okay.
Wait, is that how Gigax is gonna carry her out?
He was gonna
Jesus.
like scoop her up and like put her on his back, but
No, just carry her around with the trunk.
Yeah,
just by the ankle upside down, just freaking her around.
yeah.
So you guys wind your way around the city and down along Marlborough Boulevard. And you begin to count the houses and eventually are getting up there into the 50s. And so as you walk along this street, the city's kind of bustling and people are moving about. But Marlborough Boulevard is sort of a more of a side street along the canal. So you do occasionally see people on gondolas along the canal. But there aren't too many people actually foot traffic wise walking down this street. And so you count up the houses and are almost there.
What's the deal with these crates? Are they just crates?
Well, you imagine that they're probably being used by the people who live here.
Oh, okay.
Because everybody has kind of docks here instead
Okay,
of
yeah.
driveways. And so you see some boats kind of moored to the docks. And you imagine that they're probably carrying things about through the city with their boat. And they just haven't brought them into their living room. And so, Anthena, you're the first to see it because you're the farthest ahead. But this one here has a very, very faded, slightly kind of damaged, also sort of water damage from rain, wooden sign above it that reads Marlborough Magic.
Well, I think this is the place. Is there like is the building still intact? It's just closed. Like the windows aren't like broken or anything and all that,
There
or
aren't-
is it like kind of a mess?
There aren't any broken windows, but as you kind of get a little close, you do notice that one is kind of like just has a little like spider web crack running along it.
Mhm.
Maybe just from some clumsy person walking by or mischievous kids. But the windows are not broken, like, kind of completely. And the building doesn't look like it's falling apart. It just, as described, looks abandoned. You can even peer in one of the windows if you want.
I will.
Yeah, so you look in the window and you see through the sunlight that's streaming in, there's just sort of a thick layer of dust in the air. And you see most of the stuff that's in there looks similarly abandoned. You can see cobwebs everywhere. You can see just kind of some crates that have been packed up and then left behind. You can see some old merchandise still sort of piled up, not neatly organized, clearly not ready for display for sale.
Did we get like any kind of key? Or I guess I should check if the door's unlocked first. That's the first question. But he didn't give us any way to like get into these places, right?
No, you didn't ask.
That's right. Ah, it's fine. We'll figure it out.
No, we didn't ask.
We'll get in. We'll get in. I tried the
know what?
door. Assuming it's locked.
It's locked.
Yeah.
But just sort of a fairly rudimentary lock. You can see a little keyhole, kind of near the handle.
Mm-hmm. Well, afraid this really isn't my area of expertise. Does anyone know how to pick a lock?
Wait, we're going to pick the lock? We can't just... Oh, wait.
I mean, I guess we could just smash the door. I don't know.
I can smash the door.
Should we be making a scene like that, though?
That's what I was wondering. But I don't know if there's another way in.
I believe
have you-
Leah may. Although she doesn't have tools, but she knows.
Have you tried
Okay.
opening the door yet?
Can Leah attempt to jimmy the lock open with like her quill or something?
I give you
Um,
a barrette out of my hair or something.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
bobby pin.
yeah,
like,
we'll say not only
yeah.
just from like a general lack of experience in the area, you're also not using the proper tools. So we're just gonna say
Yeah.
it's gonna be a harder check that you're gonna have disadvantage on. So we'll do a sleight of hand.
Okay. All right.
Wait,
So the
give
DC will go
Teresa
up a
high
little bit,
five.
and you'll have disadvantage on it.
Okay.
But
High five guidance.
Guidance high
High
five.
five guidance. Guidance high
yeah,
five.
you can have guidance on it.
Yes. High five.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What does that do?
Well,
Yeah.
it's the D4 that you add.
Okay.
It's helpful bane.
It'll just get
Okay.
added to whichever is the lower one.
Okay. Alright, the first one was a 12.
Okay.
And the second one was a 6.
Alright.
Oh,
Roll your guidance.
I rolled a 2.
8.
Alright,
Okay.
so an 8 is insufficient.
Yeah.
Were you using a quill or a hairpiece, or what were you doing?
Quill.
No, do a hairpiece.
Quill and Anthena's hairpiece.
Yeah,
Mixture of the two.
Yeah.
both at the same
Um,
time.
All right, the quill snap.
No!
Aww.
Leah just kind of stares at the quill, like forlorn. She gives Anthena her hairpin back and she says, "Well, we tried that avenue. I'm very sorry I couldn't pick the lock."
Have you tried opening the windows?
I met. Or,
Goes to check
can
window.
yeah, I'll check this out.
The windows don't appear to have any sort of lock on it, from what you can gather, Anthena and Leah. But you can see that there's a latch on the inside.
Wait a minute. Would you?
I cast mage.
Can I mage
hand.
hand? Can we mage hand like through the wall? I don't think that's how it works, but let me look.
I
at
mage
this.
hand under the door, or not under the
Is
door,
there
under
not
the window
a
frame.
busted window?
I don't think any of them were
A
busted.
spectral floating hand appears at a point you choose within range.
Let's go, mage hand.
Mage hand.
So I don't know what that. I don't know if that counts. You can cast it inside a room, but doesn't
You
say
can
can't.
you can see that the door is bolted, right? Like it's that's
Yeah,
what they can see.
yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm fine with saying that so long as you can see it. Like you can see the inside of the window, and thus you can summon it fairly close, because it's kind of dark inside. So if it gets too far away, it's kind of in the gloom. But you can definitely summon the mage hand right inside the window. I think that's reasonable enough. It's not like a securely locked thing. It's just kind of a flimsy window that has a bolt on the inside. Latch
Do
it.
you want to do it, Anthena, or do you want me to do it?
I don't think it matters. Do we need both of them unlocked? Could be. I don't know. You could do it. I'll
Okay.
let you do it.
You'll let me break in. Wow.
Leah can break in.
Yeah,
a little bit of
Leah's
space.
breaking and entering once again.
I didn't do it, officer. It was Leah.
Yeah, it was Leah.
Question mark?
So yes, Leah will cast Mage Hand and use it to flick the lock on the inside.
Yeah, it's
Of the window.
relatively simple mechanism. All you need to do is just kind of flick the latch, and then the window will slide up from your side.
Right,
So
Leah
now the
clambers-
windows are open, but of course they're still windows. You have to clamber through.
Yeah, Leah climbs through the
I'm
window.
crawling in. I'm crawling in right behind.
We can open the door for Kagox.
Yeah, Kagox will need the door, but
Cere's
yeah,
still on
correct.
Kagox's back.
you're
Kagox will
you're
not
gonna let
fit
him.
in the window.
Okay. He could try.
So you guys are going in this door here, or this window here, and they're over at the door. Sarisa.
Piggyback rides, baby. She's not getting down until Kagox puts her down.
So one moment. Let's get some better ambiance. Anthena and Leah, you guys climb your way into the window and find yourselves in Marlboro Magic.
Ooh,
Marlboro
ominous
Magic
music.
shop with a extra PE on the end.
Oh, a shoppy.
Shop.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
Oh,
oh, oh,
oh,
oh.
Now,
What
as you
is
guys kind of
that?
tumble slightly clumsily, unless you want to make an acrobatics check to be cool.
No. Leah falls
Wait,
on
I
her
want to make an
forehead.
acrobatic check to be cool.
All right, yeah, go for it.
Okay, all right. Come on, baby. Come on.
Can I roll one with disadvantage?
A 10.
Sure, if you want. We'll say, Anthena, you kind of land like with your hands down and on your knees. You don't
You
like
got an
face
8.
plant into the ground.
It's pretty cool.
Um,
I want Leah to face.
and yeah, Leah, you face plant in as well.
Yeah.
And as you guys brush some of the dust off, the first thing that you realize is that you are actually not alone.
my
Someone
God.
is very leisurely sitting against one of the shelves and just kind of bemusedly watching you.
I think Anthena doesn't notice it at first because though she lands very cool, she notices Leah face plants and like tries to like helps her up. So completely fucking oblivious. But like, here, Leah, are you okay? What happened?
Thanks, Anthena. I think I might have just tripped on the windowsill a little bit, and then my mustache got in my
Oh no,
I'm
that's-
sorry.
yeah.
That was rather embarrassing, wasn't it?
Oh, no, it's not. Listen, nobody saw except for me, and I've done plenty of embarrassing things, so I won't say anything.
Oh, that's good to hear. I'm so glad that only you saw this
Yeah.
and no one else.
There's nobody else in here. Oh my god, who was that?
Oh my god.
So as you guys finally notice the person watching you, you see a relatively young man wearing kind of all black leather and a mask, just casually watching you with a slight smile on his face, watching you guys talk amongst yourselves. But as you turn over towards him to see him, he says, "Well, Mage Hand was inspired, I'll admit, but the dismount there leaves a little bit to be desired."
My apologies. You know, we're not really.
Damn it. I was hoping no one else saw that.
We're not really practiced at this, so you know, forgive us for the embarrassing entrance. But also, who are you?
Well, you not being practiced, that was a little self-evident. But as for me, I really should be going. But tell you what, if you're ever in need for some more thieving expertise, here's my card. And he just kind of flicks his wrist, and a small little piece of paper just shoots straight through the air right to you, Anthena.
Oh my gosh, what?
And you
Whoa.
look down at it, and it's a small little sort of folded piece of paper, almost origami, in the shape of a fox. And when you look back up at him, he is gone.
Oh, that was so sick. Anthena's like, she's like in awe. She's like, what? Where did he go? How did he do that? Oh my god.
I would assume some kind of magic of sorts.
Yeah, probably. Well, we kind of are in need of some thieving expertise.
Yeah, but not
Might-
from him because he saw me fall, and that would be really embarrassing if we worked with him. So I don't want to work with him.
But maybe if we don't work with him, then he'll start telling everybody about it. And I think that's much worse.
No! Okay, when I open this door, nothing happened.
Right,
You
yes,
can tell them
nothing
about the guy, but nothing else.
Okay.
And she opens the door.
So yeah, it's just a simple like bolt on the other side. So you just flick it, and the door opens.
Hey!
Hey guys, did something happen?
Nothing happened. Everything in here is completely normal and really smooth, and we're really good at breaking into places.
This is true. We are breaking and entering experts.
Mhm.
As was some random guy who was in here.
Oh yeah, yeah. There was just like a dude in here, and he gave me his card, which is more of a origami, I guess. And I kind of show it to everybody. He seemed friendly enough. I was a little worried he was maybe gonna attack us or something, but
That is a little trinket.
well, yes, it is, but it's a piece of paper folded to look like a little trinket, you know?
So it is like a totem. It looks like a snow fox.
Yeah, but it's just a piece of paper. Some people are really gifted in the art of like folding paper to make it look like something else. But it's still just a piece of paper.
And he gave this to you.
I think it has. Can I unwrap it? Does it have his name or?
You unfold it, and there's sort of 2 lines of text on it, in ink that is sort of very delicately and extravagantly scrawled across the parchment, and it just says Renard on one line, and then the line below it says 77 Saint Beaumain Street.
Wait,
Well,
so there was just some guy in here doing what?
I really don't know. He was just kind of sitting on that shelf over there. Which I'm now seeing has more origami things over, so I'm gonna walk over there. Yeah, he was just sitting over here, and just, I don't know. I didn't notice him at first.
You
'Cause
didn't
we
think
had
to
such a-
ask what he was doing in here?
Well, he left before we could really get anything out of him. He just kind of disappeared.
How did he get in here?
No idea.
That's a wonderful question, Gagos.
Probably less cool and skillful than we did, because we did it pretty cool. So
I heard
I was going to
something
say-
fall. Is everyone okay?
no,
I
nobody.
think that was the
nobody-
first guy.
Yeah, that was probably him.
Probably, yes.
Huh.
Well, if he fell, he must be a clumsy thief. And if that is the case, we do not need the aid of a clumsy thief.
Well, he might be helpful.
Alright,
just-
Gagos.
yeah, we don't. I guess. You know, it maybe in the future it might. I don't know what he would want. He probably wants something from us before he would help us. But you know, we are kind of planning and she like almost says it and then just messages a heist. So you know, it's kind of any thievery help we can get might be beneficial. I'm not really a practiced thief, so.
Ooh, Chaos, let me down. I want to look at some of the shiny stuff in here.
I put Sarisa down nice and gently.
Scampers.
Her tummy must be
Shivers!
fine.
Yay.
If you guys want to take some time to look around the shop, you can
Absolutely.
just all make investigation.
Nice.
Finders keepers, baby.
Oh my god. Ugh, 7. It was almost a dirty 20, but
I got a 24.
oh my god. Okay.
Ooh. What are we rolling?
Investigation.
Oh, investigation. Where's that? Oh my god. Am I? Oh, yeah, I'm blind. Oh my god. It's got a negative one. I'm gonna high five myself.
I'm going to
Just-
use my trunk
Uh.
to sniff around.
Oh my
That
god.
way I get advantage.
Woo! Oh my
Sarisa with a
god.
full one. Yeah, you can sniff around, Chaos, go for it.
I have a 17.
17.
17.
All right. So Leah with a 24. You estimate that a lot of this stuff is quite old and covered in, well, very obviously a thick layer of dust. And so as you're kind of looking around, especially with your wizard background, you estimate that a decent amount of the stuff in the store has probably lost a bit of its arcane potency, just from being so long abandoned and not given any upkeep. And so a good amount of it has kind of faded back into mundane items. But you do find some stuff that has a bit of lingering magic. So the first thing that you find is a small stuffed sheep toy.
Huh?
Aww.
You pick it up and it's very soft and it has this sort of faint smell of lavender. And as you pick it up, it just immediately makes you yawn.
Aw. It's like a baby sleep thing.
Aww.
That's really cute. Leah's trying to hide the fact that she's yawning from everybody.
Kagox, what you smell immediately is sort of these piles here. There's these woven baskets that carry a bunch of what appears to be kind of dried leaves in piles. But the plant out front looks a little more nasty, though it is also kind of brown and withered.
I approach this nasty-looking brown withered plant, and can I make a knowledge nature check to see if I would know anything about nasty withered plants?
Yeah, it'd be decently hard, but you can try it.
I have a 5.
It has teeth, but that's about it.
I look down at this plant, seeing that it is dry and withered, and I take out my water skin, and I pour some water on the dry and withered plant.
It doesn't seem to have much immediate effect.
It doesn't say feed me or anything equally.
Is its name Audrey too?
It doesn't call you Seymour or anything like that.
Leah, as
Kegox.
When's the musical episode of Gaunt?
Where's the musical? Come on.
Leah, as you join Kagox on this side of the shop, with your background that would aid you a little more, you understand that these piles and these bowls here, sort of this whole shelf of the room, is just filled with all sorts of like alchemical components.
I see. Developers.
But Kagox, as you sort of like start to filter through smells, as you get used to the smells of these particular kind of dried herbs and stuff that are, and the mushrooms and everything that's in this corner, you actually begin to smell something else. It smells a lot fresher, and it's not coming from this room. It smells like it's coming from the floorboards.
I will follow this. I will follow my nose, like Toucan Sam has once taught me.
Who is
Now
Toucan Sam?
canon.
Toucan Sam is one of the spirits of my people.
Oh wow! Could you tell me that?
we have a toucan, we have a tiger, and we also have a small honeybee.
No way!
I see.
That's so cool.
No, I sniff around, trying to gain the scent. Is it coming from directly beneath where we're at, or?
Yeah, you kind of it comes kind of sort of like from beneath you, but you can kind of follow it if you want to try to get like where it's strongest.
Yes, I
So
want
yeah,
to do that.
you begin to follow the trail
Yeah.
over there.
I've been eyeing that thing this whole time.
Yeah, me too.
So as you begin to follow that trail, Kagox, and Athena, you it takes you a lot longer than the others.
I'm a little
And
distracted.
you're a little distracted by other things, but you actually find tucked up under this shelf here, there's what appears to be almost like a musical instrument. That's sort of what catches your eye at first, and then you realize it's actually a bugle as you pull it out. And perched on the top of the sort of metal bugle, and sort of engraved into it, like it's a part of the actual bugle itself, is this little metal frog.
OMG. That's so cute.
Frog bugle.
Frog bugle. Yeah,
So cute.
out of curiosity and completely in character, she's gonna blow into the bugle.
All right. You blow into it, and you're using an action to blow into the bugle.
Yup.
Okay. Then roll 2d6 for me.
Oh my god.
6.
Okay, with a 6. As you blow into the bugle, it sounds not like a musical instrument, but like a sort of booming bullfrog croak that echoes out kind of through the entire shop, almost to the point where you imagine it probably was audible in the street as well.
Oh, well.
But as that happens, a creature materializes in front of you.
Yes! I was hoping that's what would happen. Oh, is it friendly or is it looking at me with disdain?
It's not looking at you with disdain. It's just kind of staring up at you. It is a very large frog, kind of
Oh,
like the
okay.
size of like a wolf almost.
Oh my god.
Oh my
and it's
god!
Giant frog. Oh
yeah,
my
it is in fact a giant frog. And it's just kind of looking up at you and just kind of croaking quietly.
Hello? Guys?
What did you do? What
don't know.
did you
Did you send a frog?
Why is there a frog? What did you do?
No, you were versed in nature magic.
Leah, are frogs normally this big here? Because all the ones that I've encountered are not normally this big.
No, they are not.
Okay. Well, he's really cute. He's got, cute little eyes. He
Do you
seems
think his-
friendly
his-
enough.
Bone
That
structure
was
is the
so
same as a normal frog.
loud. That was
I would-
so loud.
I was just curious. It was a bugle. I thought maybe it would play a nice tune or something.
Leah pokes the
over
frog
the
with
window.
like her, like the feather end of her quill. Like she's just like poking it.
It just kind of like turns and stares at you and ribbit.
Can I give it a little pet on its little head?
It's friendly to you guys.
That's so cool.
We have a new
Frog.
frog. We have a frog.
Frog.
I guess we've got a frog now. I don't know. I wonder if he'll follow us. I honestly. And I look back down at the bugle. Do you think this just like summons frogs?
Oh my god.
Can Leah cast identify on?
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay.
Wait, I need to
Are-
know.
Are you ritual casting it?
Yeah, if we have time, she'd like to ritual cast it.
Yeah, you can spend some time. You can ritual cast the thing you have too if you want.
Okay.
You guys want to spend a little bit of time in here?
Teresa would like to see if somebody heard that.
Yeah, okay. So as Leah's doing the ritual cast, Keglox is tracing the source of the smell, and Cerisa, you're gazing out the window and kind of watching the street. Like I said, there aren't too many people who just are walking down this street, so you don't see anybody kind of like peering in the window back at you trying to see what that noise was. But there is the occasional person going by in a gondola, so there's a chance that someone might have heard it, but nobody's investigating.
Phew. Okay.
I mean, listen, we do have a reason to be here. We were tasked from somebody that has legal permission to enter this building. So, I don't think it's bad that we're in here.
True, but less people butting in and nosing about is better. We don't need
That's
anybody
true.
asking too many questions.
But everybody probably just thought it was like a ship horn or something, They have loud little horns.
This is true. They do have rather loud horns.
Right. And Ceresa's gonna look at the frog and be like, it's not a snake.
I mean, we're close. We're very close.
Actually, frogs and snakes are not as common as those might think.
Can you make a perception check for me, Cerisa?
Yes, please.
Is it a snake in disguise?
Also, you two can nature check the frog if you want
Yay!
to
I'm
know what species of
Ooh.
frog it is.
okay. 16.
I got a 19.
Yeah, Leah, it's probably been in one of your biology books at some point. It's a sapphire spotted cloudhopper.
Oh my god, so
Oh.
cute.
What did I get?
Oh,
I got a 14 grand. What does that do for me?
You hear like movement under the shelf over here.
ooh.
Ooh, I'm gonna go
Snake.
check it out. No, there's no way it's a snake. No way.
You move to check it out, and you sort of duck under the shelf to kind of look for where the noise is emanating from, and you see just sort of this fast moving flash of blue.
What is that? Can I like follow it?
Yeah, it's kind of like moving along the shelf over towards the corner.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow it. I'm gonna avoid this weird looking plant. I'm gonna follow it. Can I tell what it is, Gran?
Well, it appears to be kind of moving quickly away from you, but you can either attempt to animal handling, you can attempt to
Animal handling, please.
okay. Yeah, are you speaking to it or doing anything like that, or what are you attempting to do?
Hello? Psst, 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 psst. Hello?
Yeah, you can roll animal handling, and you can high five it and all that.
Yes, come on, animal handling.
Please, please let this be real.
Come on, come on, no way. Come on. What'd I get? I got a
13.
13. What does that give me, Gran?
You call out to it, and after a short time, you just kind of see this like shadow under the shelf sort of move, and then a little head sort of pokes its way out.
Oh, it's cute!
That is
Excuse me.
adorable.
Oh my God. Is that
Aw.
a snake, Gran?
So yeah, as it pokes its head out and kind of slithers just a slight bit out from under the shelf, you see what, well, at first you estimated to be a snake, but as you're looking at it now, you notice it has these fins on its head as well as two large wings on its back that it has sort of tucked up so that it can more easily slither. And so as it slithers a little bit out from under that shelf, it kind of rears back a little bit to sit up and begins to sort of taste the air with its tongue a little bit, just kind of tentatively looking at you. It's got its wings kind of spread a little more, just sort of cautiously taking your measure, Teresa.
Oh my goodness. You're so precious. Cereza's like a little chihuahua. She's shaking with excitement, but she doesn't want to spook the new snake friend. Hello, little friend. Oh, can I approach it a little bit? Just a little
Yeah,
bit?
well, are you saying that in
Yes.
common, or?
I'm speaking to the snake, Gran.
Very well. That's what I wanted to know.
Oh, my man. Yeah, I'm speaking to the snake.
Yeah, so you speak to it. The rest of you guys are not really understanding what Cerise is saying. She's just kind of like making weird noises in the corner.
I see.
What is
But,
Ceresa doing?
But Cerise, as you speak to it, you see it kind of cock its head to the side, and then it opens its mouth, and you can see these little fangs in its mouth. And it says, "You speak our tongue?"
But of course I do.
Strange. This one's never met two legs who can speak.
Well, you have today. I'm sorry, sir. Do
You
have
must
any? Oh.
forgive me. I'm not a name myself.
Oh, that's okay. What are you doing here?
I am hiding, I suppose.
Oh, hiding from what?
Well, a very long time ago, there was an owner of this shop. But he is long gone now.
Oh,
And I suppose that I have been left behind.
oh, you poor thing. So you've been alone in this shop this whole time?
Yes, though there are noises from below sometimes, but I have not the constitution to investigate. And I also lack the courage to explore the outside world. And so I feed on rats in the dark.
I see. The outside world can be a scary place, but it doesn't have to be when you're with others.
Suppose, but this one has been alone for a long time.
Well, you don't have to be alone anymore. If you want, you can come with me.
I suppose that might be agreeable. Do you happen to have any rats on you?
Gran, I don't have any rats on me.
Reese's so sad. She doesn't have
Not
any
my
rats
problem.
on her. No. Teresa will feel around. She's like, no, I don't have any rats on me right now.
That is all right. This one is hungry, that's all. I think the rats might be learning to avoid me. Either that or they dare not tread near what's below.
What's below, huh? Teresa will stand up to be like, well, don't you worry. I'll find you some tasty rats. And then you can accompany me so you don't have to be alone anymore.
That sounds agreeable.
All right. You just wait right there. Well, I'll go see what's below and find some rats.
Yeah, the little snake slid back under the shelf.
Dude, she is going to hyper scamper over.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Oh
no.
my gosh, Cerise, I've never seen you move at that speed before.
Teresa, you're so fast. How did
Oh
you
my
move
gosh,
so fast?
guys! I found the cutest snake. Well, maybe not as cute as Gilder's, but it's cute.
Oh my gosh, that's so exciting! And you've been looking for us. See, I told you we'd find a snake eventually. So is it? Can you? How do you? Is that what? Were you talking to it over there? Is that what you were doing?
Oh yeah, I can talk to snakes.
What? That's awesome! How'd you learn to talk to snakes? I want to learn to talk to snakes.
Gran, how did I learn how to talk to snakes?
This would just be inherent to your race. You were born doing that.
Oh, awesome.
In fact, Cerise, it's weird they can't.
You
That's-
can't talk to snakes?
She'll be like, it's weird that you guys can't talk to snakes. However, I was born able to talk to snakes.
That's so interesting.
I think that
And-
might just be
and you know-
because of your thing.
And then I'll turn to Leah. She's like, can you talk to snakes? Is this like a normal thing?
I cannot talk to snakes.
Well,
No,
technically.
okay.
Are we supposed to be able to talk to
Well,
snakes?
I mean, I can talk to them now because of the thing, but like the necklace,
Oh,
like,
right.
I don't know snake language. I only know like 2 languages, maybe 3. If I really try.
You guys should really learn how to talk to snakes.
Well, I'm
I mean,
talking to you,
I'd love-
Teresa. I know how to talk to snakes.
Good! Oh, and speaking of snakes, guys, my new snake friend is hungry and told me there's something going on in the basement.
Oh,
I don't like either of those statements.
what's going on in the basement?
I think my new snake friend said that there's something. What the snake say, Gran?
I mean, the snake just hypothesized that either the rats aren't showing up in the shop anymore because they're avoiding the snake that's eating them, or they just don't want to come around anymore because of what's going on below. Again, the snake's not actually been below, so the snake doesn't know.
Cerisa will shrug and say, well, my snake friend hasn't actually been in the basement, so, I don't know what's going on down there, but we're about to go find out.
It's not ominous at all.
That could be a problem.
Did anybody happen to find anything, for the reason... well, I mean, we came here to inspect the building, but anything related to magic artifacts or gardening?
God, I totally forgot after seeing the snake.
Sheep.
It's alright. I've kind of been a little distracted, and I looked down at the frog that's just sitting there.
Oh yes, your
Anyway,
frog.
I wasn't really looking really hard for anything. I kind of got distracted by the frog, so it's on me too. But maybe before we go in the basement, we should look, just in case, I don't know, something goes wrong down there, and we have to run out really fast.
You don't think there's anything scary down there, right?
Well, I hope not, but the way that you said that the snake phrased it, there might be something a little intimidating. I don't know. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's just dark or something, but you can never be too careful.
What's wrong with it being dark? As someone who has dark vision says.
No, it's nothing wrong. I mean, there's lots of things can hide in the dark, you know?
Are you sure about that? Is there something wrong with your eyes?
Can you see in the dark?
Can't everybody?
I can.
Oh.
But, okay, maybe I'm just weird
I
because
can. Wait, no,
What?
I can. You
what
can.
you're saying is that you can speak to snakes,
See?
which might be a normal thing apparently, and you can see in the dark. I can't do this.
Anthony, you can't see in the dark.
No,
What?
it's terrifying. I was terrified of the dark as a child because I couldn't see, and I thought something was going to come out and like attack me.
What? Psst, that sounds silly.
Anthony,
What's
would you
this
like to
over here?
know a little trick that I have learned for people that cannot see in the dark? Would you like to hear this?
Sure.
All right. So you just have to close one eye
Okay.
when it's bright out,
okay.
and then when you're in the dark, you open the eye that you had closed, and because your eye reacts to light differently, the one eye you'll be able to see better in the dark.
Oh.
This is true.
Okay.
I have heard it in the taverns.
The taverns.
mean,
Yes.
where an eye
It may have been many years ago, but I am quite positive.
Okay. Anthena
It's
shuts.
true.
Anthena shuts one of her eyes, and she will be for the next little bit. Will be walking around with one eye shut and not good depth perception.
Uh,
She runs into a table.
Yeah, no,
Um,
literally, she's like hitting the shelves.
two things to address. First of which is you did do your ritual cast of identify. So we'll handle that first. So we'll say kind of just before Sarisa ran up. You figured out what the items are. So the little stuffed sheep is the Sleepy Time sheep stuffy. All you need to do is a willing creature, emphasis on willing, holding the stuffy can use an action to speak its command word and just immediately fall asleep.
Oh.
Cute.
Oh, cute.
What's the command word?
Sleep.
All right.
That's simple. That's simple.
Wow.
I mean, you can make the command whatever you want. You're a wizard, right?
Leah
You
wants to
figure it out.
test it out. She
I
holds
mean,
the sheep.
I will add
Right.
that it does have a little last sentence that says this property can't be used again for 8 hours after you use it like that.
Oh no. Okay. Never mind.
So
Yeah,
you would understand.
The factory settings are just sleep.
Yeah.
You can change it to whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can make your own command word if you want.
Okay. She'll be thinking about it.
And what Anthena picked up is the bullfrog bugle.
Oh my god.
So it is a horn that sounds like a croaking frog when you sound it. When you speak, there is something that you hadn't quite figured out yet. But when you speak through the horn, anything that is amphibious, any beast with the amphibious trait can understand what you're just saying, though you can't understand them.
Okay.
But using it as an action to sound it, making a big loud noise through it, will make a resonant croak audible to 300 feet. Sounds very loud. But it will summon a giant frog. The giant frog is friendly to you and your companions and obeys your verbal commands with no action required, provided that it's able to understand you. In combat, it'll take its turn right after you. But if on that 2d6 you roll a 7 in particular, it'll be a giant toad instead, which is a much more strong stat block.
Okay.
So the creature will remain for an hour or until it's reduced to 0 hit points, upon which it disappears. When you use the horn in that manner, it can't be used again in that manner until the next dawn.
You have a frog now.
You have a frog for about 40 minutes because you used 20 minutes to ritual cast.
Beautiful.
You can summon frogs now.
This is so exciting. I want
Frogs
this ability in real life. So, would you relay the part about being able to speak to it to me? Because I've just been kind of yelling at it like normally. I don't think it's understood me.
Oh yeah. So Athena, Leah turns to you. She said, "You're gonna want to speak through the horn, and then it'll understand you."
Oh, okay, that makes so much more sense because I feel like it was just kind of looking up at me, just a little bit confused. Okay, she'll kind of put the horn over her mouth and she'll be like, "Hello, my name's Anthena. Very nice to meet you. To my understanding, you're not able to speak back to me, but you seem like a wonderful little frog. So, hope we can have fun."
The frog looks like it's paying much more attention now, and Leah, for you, that entire full sentence was just ribbit, ribbit, ribbit.
Oh, okay.
Just croaking through the horn. And so, but the frog does indeed appear like it's paying far more attention to what Anthena is saying now. And it just kind of gives you a little like nod and a long ribbit, Anthena.
Oh, so cute. I patted on its head again. Well, looks like we have a little friend for the next bit, I guess.
Let's go. We got frogs. We got snakes.
We got
We're
snakes. This
set.
is this is huge. This is a really this is incredible.
This
All
is
right,
true.
now let's see what's in this creepy basement.
Speaking of, the other thing that we need to address
no.
is that as you are explaining these properties and the magic items to Anthena, you just hear a cracking and sort of the splitting of wood, and you turn around to see Kagok just ripping the trapdoor right from its hinge.
Oh. Kgox!
Oh,
What are you doing?
I hope nobody outside heard that. Haha.
This is a very weak door, and he holds it up and waves it around.
Of course it is.
Clearly, yeah. Wow. Do you see anything down there?
Is it illuminated down there?
Yeah, you can see kind of like flickering orange light, candlelight, maybe lantern light, maybe hearth light. But as far as the sort of passageway itself, it's kind of like a longer little sort of tube that goes down towards what you can see is just kind of a stone floor beneath it.
I do not know what is down there, but I am
Oh.
going to find out.
But there is certainly, as you rip the door off, there is definitely like a potent scent coming from the passageway down into the cellar.
Is it the smelly smell I smelled earlier?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
And it has this sort of like scent of like a bunch of different things mixed together. It's almost kind of hard to parse each of them. But you get like kind of the smell of oils. You get the smell of like animal fats that you would have smelled before. Things like
Ooh.
that.
I descend. I descend.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, all right.
oh, I guess we.
Okay,
I think we better follow him.
Okay,
Yeah.
Kagok.
Oh, I
No,
can
well,
move the frog. Oh my god,
Get into some trouble.
I have owner permissions with the frog. Let's go. I vault the counter because I'm cool.
Leah acidly hops over the counter.
Is it spooky down there?
Probably it's look. Although I mean, you can see in the dark, so I don't even know. But
No.
for me, it would be.
Of course,
No.
Kagok.
Just from the dark, just no.
Oh, I don't know if I trust that.
Remember, Kgox is afraid of nothing.
That's really good for Kgox, but I'm afraid of a lot of things.
Yeah, real.
So Kagok is the first to reach the bottom, but you guys are quite quick after him. And so as you guys pile down the ladder into the cellar, this is what you see.
Ooh.
Oh no!
Oh no! What is this?
You
Those
see
ladders.
you see a spread of sort of tables set up, and the walls themselves are completely lined with these dusty old bookshelves. But a lot of the light in here is being given off by not only candlelight, but all these different sort of alchemical jars and vats that are bubbling with various liquids. And they're certainly what is giving off the scent, Kagok. But as you look around the room, you find yourself in a stone cellar that is sort of two-tiered. There's this lower stone section that you're on that has a bunch of what appear to be Leah research desks set up, sort of a study. You can see a bunch of books splayed open. You can see animals half dissected as well, including a rat, Cerisa, you notice on the closest table.
Oh, hey, there's your rat.
The raised section on the far side of the room that's made of wood, the second tier up with a little staircase that leads to it, has a bigger desk where you can see this sort of like hunchbacked creature with a bird-like vulture face. And then you notice all throughout the stone section are what at a glance looked like cats, but now that you're sort of adjusting to the basement and the varying multicolored lights within it, you notice that these are certainly not cats. They look much more horrific than a cat. They have long forked tongues. They have sharp fangs. They have almost bat-like faces that sort of have this hideous grin. And as you guys realize that all these cats are kind of turning towards you and starting to kind of bristle as they arch their backs, you hear a voice from the far side of the hall call out to you guys in this sort of kind of high-pitched, kind of gurgly voice as he says, "Careful now, careful! Don't spook them. Just very, very carefully leave. Grimishkas are very temperamental. Just don't do." And then before he can even finish the sentence, one of the Grimishkas lunges at you guys. Roll initiative.
Oh, so
We tried our best, guys. We really did.
7.
Oh, I got a 6.
oh, can I high five myself for a higher initiative?
I don't believe it applies to that.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to ask. Ceresa's too scared to high five herself.
I believe it just says ability check, which would not really include initiative.
Oh, okay. Well, I got a 13. I got 13. Yeah,
I also
13.
got a 13.
Let's go. Twinsies.
All
Initiative
right.
twinsies.
Well, alphabetically, that will mean that Kagok gets to go ahead of Theresa. And Leah got a 6. All right. Pretty rough
Yep.
rolls, everybody.
Thanks.
Well, hey, it's better to go late, you know?
Yeah, we get to see what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and my 1 damage spell. This is gonna be fun.
Oh boy. Be
Let's
fine.
go.
Just gonna charm it, and then it won't attack me.
Is that how that works?
Yup. They can't have high intelligence or wisdom or whatever it is. It's
Yeah.
wisdom, yeah. Yeah. It's a creature.
All right. So, that'll mean that first act is the it's the Grimishkas. Let's be honest. We saw that coming.
What? They beat a 13? What? Ooh. Exciting
Several of them beat a
crazy.
13.
Ooh.
So the first thing to happen is the one that lunged at you first and started the encounter, we'll say, is this one. And it is going to scamper right over. With the speed of a hyperactive Sarisa. And it's just gonna try to bite you, Leah.
Great.
No!
It's okay, guys.
Get behind my frog, Leah!
I'll tank it. I'll
Those
tank it. Don't
fangs.
worry.
Now that was that's actually a 21. Ooh, brutal.
Ooh.
So you're gonna take 3 piercing from the bite. But
Great.
you're also, as it bites you, you feel this like weird sort of like seeping of arcane energy into your skin from the fangs. So you're actually going
Oh.
to take a little bit of extra damage as well. You're going to take another 3 force damage.
Yummy.
Oy. What in the world? What is wrong with these cats?
Ouchie, ow, ow.
Then next act is going to be this Grimishka here, who's going to leap the counter and kind of use that leap right off the counter to just lunge right at Kagok. But Kagok, you kind of bat it away down onto the ground with your maul, and it
Yes.
doesn't manage to bite you. Which brings us to this Grimishka over here, who's going to get about that far. Which will bring us to Kagok's turn.
Okay, I would like to rage.
Very well.
And when I rage, I turn into a large creature.
Woo! Sick.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to.
I have to
swing.
move over a little. Whoa!
You
There we
see,
go.
you see Kagok. He's like his muscles are rippling, and he starts to swell, and he lets out this triumphant, like intimidating trumpet through his through his trunk, and I'm going to swing at which one? Which one?
This one attacked you. This one
Okay.
attacked Leo.
Well, I have reach. I can hit this one if I need to. So I'm going to hit the one that's on Leah.
Girl.
Aww.
So actions, attack. And since I am since I am now large, let's see. We're raging. Your reach increases by 5 feet. If you're smaller than large, let's see. I become large along with anything I'm wearing. So because I've become larger, my weapon will do 1d4 more damage. Is that correct?
Is that what it says?
It is as the enlarge spell, and it says that 1d4 damage would your weapons also grow to match the new size. While these weapons are enlarged, the target's attacks deal 1d4 extra damage.
Yeah. If it says that it's as enlarged, then yeah.
It doesn't say it specifically in the giant stature, so I'm just gonna roll regular damage then. So let's roll to hit it first. Oh, Maul, why didn't it not roll? Roll my damage. Attack.
Yeah. For this turn, roll normal, and I'll quickly read it. Make sure that
Okay.
the wording on
Why is it not letting me do anything? It's just saying Maul. Come on, roll. Roll attack, please.
You simply do too much damage. It can't calculate it.
You're breaking its
you're clicking
the code.
the hit thing.
Yeah, I'm clicking the hit DC. Let me refresh really quick. Maybe that's the problem. It's not rolling any dice.
Very strange.
That is
I don't know if
weird.
I've ever seen that before. No, we can always just for this combat use your rolls from the log.
Okay, I can do that. So it's
So whichever the first one was. for your
Oh,
mod.
something came through on like D&D Beyond. Like it
yeah,
popped
that's what I'm
up. with
saying.
the
It's
thing.
working on the log.
Hold on,
Weird.
what?
Well,
Where's the
is it?
log?
Yeah, I don't.
Oh,
It worked. I rolled it in D&D Beyond. I tried rolling on your character sheet. The only one that appeared was mine.
Yeah, that's the only one that went. So it's a 17 then.
Yeah, we'll use it then.
Okay, so 17, and then we'll roll.
'Cause I
roll
don't know that
damage.
there's much I can do to troubleshoot that right now. So
It is not doing it. I'm hitting
aw.
my dice, and it is not doing anything.
it is very strange. I guess I will just. I'll click your buttons for you then for now.
Okay, be my buttons, please.
Huh, that's weird.
That is very
extremely
strange to be
weird.
honest.
Let me see. Well, it's not doing it.
Huh.
Yeah, you guys rolling your hits
Oh.
as well?
Yeah. Well, I was rolling my that was the damage roll I tried there.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not working.
Yeah, it's just
Hmm.
opening the
Yeah,
thing.
that's what I was worried about.
Yeah.
It wasn't doing it for me either. See, it's saying dagger for them.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh.
Very
Bizarre.
strange.
That is
very.
Maybe
Oh, but it lets me
maybe
roll spells.
maybe D&D Beyond did some update that like
weird.
broke combat rolls, like the hits and stuff
That's
for
weird.
for the tabletop thing. Like they updated and
So then how are you supposed to roll?
well, it's still rolling them on D&D Beyond.
Oh.
Well,
No, it's
actually it's not. It's not rolling them in the log. It's rolling them for me. Why is it rolling them for me? Why am I seeing my own rolls? If you guys open your logs, can you see your roll? What on earth?
yeah.
yeah.
If I open up the log, it shows
Yeah, I can see the.
it shows your rolls. It shows nothing of mine.
What?
Like
Yeah.
it shows our
What did they-
initiatives. Like
Yeah,
hold
what
on,
did they
let
break?
me
Yeah, roll
roll
another-
a skill check.
Yeah, roll skill checks and initiatives.
It lets me roll a skill check.
Yeah, I can see that.
So those were
Yeah, yeah, those work.
It
I
lets
see
me
the
roll a
dice
and
save.
everything.
I can see your
Some-
guys' attacks and stuff in my chat. Like I can see your to hit and damage, Kgox.
I think that's the one that.
Yeah,
Um,
that's the one that's busted.
Huh.
I can see it in the in my D&D Beyond chat.
Yeah. So weird.
Okay, looks like you're rolling our attacks and damage.
Yep.
Huh.
So crazy.
I'm willing to bet that some back end dev changed something on D&D Beyond and just fucked the entire thing. That happens sometimes.
Oh, because I
Weird.
can't roll anything.
Very strange.
I mean, if you prefer,
And
I can do like a hard roll in the roll 20 chat, like a backslash roll 1d20 plus my mod, if that would work.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't mind
does,
doing that.
Yeah, it's not so much that I don't need to see the rolls and stuff like that. Like I know you guys aren't not like making up your rolls, so I don't like need to see them for that purpose. It's more just like it's convenience sake of you not having to do that. But you could
Right.
you could type them out when it's not your turn, and then have them like copy pasted in like a little thing
Okay.
Yeah.
for your different rolls. Like your what's my to hit, what's my damage, and then just copy
Okay.
paste those, and that would make it go faster.
In the meantime, it's whatever you rolled to hit this guy, and then
17, so it
11
hit.
and then 11 points of damage on this guy.
All right. Well, then you just crush that one's head.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Bring it down like Gallagher smashing a watermelon and just squish it.
Oh,
And I stay there. And I defy any of these creatures to come after my battle sisters. No.
Oh! Oh, we're a battle family, guys.
All right.
we are so battle family.
So that'll bring us to Cerese's turn.
Bro, she's freaking out. These ugly cats are scary.
Well, what would you like to do?
She's hiding behind the frog.
Yep. And feel free.
Hiding behind the frog. Can she like call out to the bird dude, the bird fellow?
Yeah,
Bird.
talking is generally free in combat unless you're like, if you're talking to for an entire massive conversation, I might go, all right, it's your time is up. But like talking is fairly free. If you just want to shout something at somebody and get a response, that's basically free.
Yeah, she'll cower behind the frog and she'll be like, "Call off your scary cats!"
Well, they're not my cats. They're a little bit on the loose right now. I'm afraid I can't call them off.
Oh my gosh. We're gonna get arrested. We're gonna die. We're gonna get arrested. We're gonna die.
Think of them more like an infestation than pets.
We're gonna get arrested. We're gonna die.
That's what she keeps saying. And she is going to what's the thingy? Invoke duplicity.
Ooh.
How do I do that again?
So it'll be on your character sheet, right? If you want to reread
Yeah.
that.
My
Easy way
bad.
to find it is that it's under your
Oh yeah.
your features and traits, right?
The illusion appears with. Wait, do I just click it? So can it like put it in the chat thingy?
Yeah, it might if you do that. If you click it and then go like display in VTT. Actually, it doesn't seem to be popping up for me.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
But well, I mean the display in VTT thing, but that's fine.
Okay.
That's because I'm doing it on my laptop. But yeah, if you yeah, so basically as your action, you're using your channel divinity to do it.
Yeah.
And you have one channel divinity per short rest. And so you're using your action on your turn to create an illusion of yourself that will last for a minute. So basically the whole fight. Or until you lose your concentration. So you'll be concentrating on that. And so you can't
That's
cast any other concentration spells. But when you make it appear, you can choose a spot within 30 feet. So you decide where you want it, and I'll put it there.
I would like to put Cerisa 2 right here, please.
And we will make it kind of shimmery so we remember which one's which.
Okay, so now I have a bonus action left, right?
Yeah, you have your bonus action left, which you can use to move that on your turn. You can move it up to 30 feet.
Okay. I don't think I can do anything else except move it, right? I can't like swing with it.
Well, it is an illusion. But you can cast spells through it using its
That's right.
destination as the cast point.
Cool. Okay. Nope. I think I'm just
So
gonna
like you
leave
could
it
you
there.
could cast like touch spells through it if it's in melee
Oh,
range.
Yeah, that's right. What about other spells? Like, can I cast a Sacred Flame through my illusion?
Yeah, you can
That
cast
far?
it through it, but you know, with spells that are like 60-foot range anyways, it doesn't really need to be from that, but if you want to cast it from that, it can be.
Dude, let's go. I gotta be in character. She does everything when she's a little baby through her illusion.
Yeah, so you just got to pick a target then.
Okay. Cool. Wait, can I is casting a spell a bonus action?
Sorry. If you're using Sacred Flame, that would be an action, so you actually
Okay.
can't do that. But
Okay, cool.
on your next turn,
Then-
you could.
Yeah, okay. Then that's my turn. Cerise's gonna hide behind this frog and get her Cerese 2 to do
Yeah.
the dirty work.
You don't have any bonus action spells.
Dang. Okay, that's my turn.
Cool. Then that will bring us to another Grimishka. That would be this Grimishka, who's gonna run right in here. And he's gonna go
Uh-huh.
after Anthena.
Of course he
is.
is. Bad kitty.
He's going to succeed in doing so.
Of course he is.
And he's going to hit you first with that piercing as you feel its fangs sink into your leg. It's going to deal, 3 piercing. And then
Okay.
after that, you feel that magic energy kind of siphon off into your leg as well, almost kind of numbing the leg a little bit with that force. And then you're going to
Ew.
take an additional 4 force damage.
Oof.
Okay. Youch!
And that ends its turn, which actually brings us immediately to your turn, Anthena.
Cool. Okay. Real quick. What is the meat? Okay. Just gonna move the frog over here. I'm sorry, Cerise. He can still protect you, but I need him to attack.
Technically he moves after you, but if it's just moving,
okay.
that's fine.
I can wait. I can wait then.
Yeah.
I think these don't seem to have that many hit points. I'm gonna swing on it with my rapier. So since roll 20 is not working, you said just roll it in since D&D Beyond is not working, you said just roll it in roll 20.
Yeah, you can just like slash roll a d20 if you want to do it fast, but you can
Okay,
add modifiers too. Like your rapier will always have the same roll, so you can just kind of copy paste it and keep it in another.
Okay.
You just
Is
rolled
that-
a 20.
Awesome.
you rolled the
Cool.
number you rolled the number 20. You have to slash
I
roll
was like,
space 1d20.
I was
You just-
like, crit. Okay.
that?
No. All right. There we go. Oh, that's more like it. Okay. That'll be a 10 to hit.
A 10 does not hit. You swipe at it, but it deftly
Whoops.
ducks under your blade.
Okay. All right. Then I'll move my frog, and my frog will swing on it. What does my frog get?
Yeah, so you got its stat block, and it can do. What's on the
Yes.
stat
Yeah.
block?
Hang on. The frog has +3 to hit. Okay. Let me roll just another 20 again. Okay. Wow. All right. The frog gets an 18.
All right. So the frog does hit. So you
Okay.
can roll 1d6 plus 1,
Okay.
and it'll be grappled.
Oh, hang on.
Uh,
Sorry.
So the frog is currently biting down onto that creature. There.
Wait. So for D6, it's just slash roll
Slash roll space 1d6.
1d6. Okay. I don't know why. It's all right. 4 damage. I don't think it
Very
adds
well.
anything, does it?
It has a
plus
plus
one,
1
so
to it,
5.
so that'd be 5.
Yeah. So 5. Cool. Okay.
Damage taken.
Thank you, frog.
All right.
And yeah, my turn.
Very well. Then that will bring us to. This Grimishka actually rolled the same thing as you, Leah, but it's a Grimishka with a G.
Yeah.
So he gets
This
to
is
go first.
This is terrible.
But it's just
That's
gonna run
so
all the
bad.
way across the room, and that's about all it can do. So it's your turn, Leah.
Grimace shake. I'm gonna
For reference,
cast.
it's spelled like that.
I almost had it right. Grimace shake. All right.
Whoa.
I'm gonna cast magic.
Kill the Grimace shake.
So,
Yeah.
which is great. Because I
Which
don't have to
one?
roll to. So,
Yeah. How are you splitting it though?
I'm gonna do one at this one at the one on the table, and then one at the one next to Kagox. If I can shoot through Sarisa's thing, right?
Yeah, it's just an illusion.
Okay.
Plus, I
kill
generally
Sarisa.
I generally let people kind of shoot through their allies anyway. Because
Okay.
you don't take up 5 feet across both ways, right?
Actually,
you're not actually
5
cube
feet
shaped.
wide. Yeah, I'm a rectangle.
So you're just
Alright.
doing what, 1, 2, 3 on the left 3? These 1, 2, 3, like splitting like that?
Yep.
Or what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically. Yep.
Okay. Well, you do you have a wand or a staff? Or what's your
staff.
focus? Okay. Yeah. So as you
Staff.
raise your staff and point it towards the general direction of these Grimishkas to summon magic missiles, you see them all all at once. All of the living Grimishkas sneeze. And
What?
as they sneeze, just pure chaos erupts.
What?
What?
Oh,
What?
interesting.
I
Oh,
didn't do anything.
wait.
I didn't do anything. I promise.
Was
Well,
that a spell, Leah? To
No.
make them sneeze? Okay.
Well.
No.
the funny thing about Grimishkas, this is the guy on the far side. The funny thing about Grimishkas, they have a magical allergy.
What?
Oh.
A mallergy?
They're allergic to magic.
So, first things first, we're going to take this one on the right, which just kind of surges with magical energy. You see this kind of green light envelop it, and it is going to heal itself
What?
Oh, God.
for 4 hit
You have
points.
to-
What?
Then we're going to move
literally-
across to this one, which also sneezed. Actually, they all sneezed, so we're just moving across the row to this one. This one is going to just explode with purple light. So that is going to be everybody, frog included, are going to make con saves.
What?
Oh God. Okay. Frog included.
How do you do a con save? I'm sorry.
So it's that little box on the left that has the saving throws, Rico.
Oh yeah, I see it.
You do a
Con-
Constitution saving throw.
I rolled a 1.
No.
No!
Oh boy.
Hang on. Let me get up frog stats. Okay. Same as me.
Yeah. So if it's identical to you, then you can just roll yourself again.
Okay.
Makes it easy.
Okay. I
Alright.
got a 16. Frog got a 14.
So yeah, the only one to fail it is Kagox. So Kagox, you're going to take 6 force from this explosion that just kind of happens
6
point blank.
damage, okay.
Which is going to move us across to the next Grimishka to the left of him. And this one, that one also explodes.
Oh my god.
So con saves across the board again.
Oh my God.
Oh, Leah rolled a 6 this time. Wonderful.
13 this time.
Oh wait. Hang on. Ignore that. My bad. I thought I could roll them separately, but nah. Okay. Oh. Fascinating. Oh wait. Oh my God. Did I?
That was
yeah,
you just
I
rolled a
could've-
1
yep.
on purpose, yeah.
This
So,
is messing
try
me
it again.
up. I'm used to the.
Yes, this is where we learn how convenient D&D Beyond is.
Okay. That's Anthena's. That's frogs. So.
Okay. So that is going to be 5 force damage for everybody who failed. Anybody who got under a 10.
Oh, great.
So
Okay, I didn't
Frog,
fail that
Anthena, and Leah, that'll be 5 force damage.
Wonderful.
Oof.
Move,
as
gang.
that one also bursts in purple light. Now they're not exploding and dying; they're just sort of bursting with this purple light.
That's really
Oh,
stupid. I think they
They
should
don't
fucking
even
explode
die.
and
They
die.
As-
fucking
as-
exploded.
As
they're
for
just
this
giving
one,
off energy.
yeah, they're just sort of like shockwaving out with this purple light. As for this one actually does explode and die.
Yeah.
Just into a pile of blood, and then you see this light emerge, and from that pile of blood, you see a swarm of Grimishkas.
No! What, that's the creepiest image I've ever seen in my entire life.
It is.
I hate that so much.
You know the demon? You know the demon from fucking like who's Lila or whatever the fuck? That's what this reminds me of. I think you need to get rid of it right now. Actually.
Oh my
Well,
god.
that's your job to get rid of it. Yeah, so but your spell does still go off, Leah. So you can still roll your magic missiles against each of these.
Great.
Now
Well, at least it still goes through. Like
you can roll one and keep it for all of them, or you can roll them individually. I don't really care, but you gotta decide before you roll.
I'm gonna roll them individually. So.
Very well. Then we'll start on the swarm.
For 5 for the swarm, and then 4 on the one on the table, and then 2 on the one next to Kikox. Call this an allergy. They don't seem to be experiencing any negative detriments from my magic. If anything, things seem to be getting worse.
In fairness, that one did explode into me.
Yeah, exploded into more. I don't think that's a problem.
Could you maybe help us out?
Probably wasn't a pleasant experience for the Grimishka. It would help, but you see, I'm more of a potion maker, more of an alchemist. Not really much of a spellcaster. Not really
You
my
have any
thing.
potions that can help us then? You've got to have something.
We're gonna rest, we're gonna die.
Of course. Yes. I will do my best.
Maybe a health potion.
He's not going to do
Very
anything.
least.
I know these damned potion makers. They're not going to do shit.
He's got plenty of stuff back there. He could definitely do
yes,
shit.
he's got his stuff back there. If he doesn't know how to cast spells, he's useless. I tell you.
He could just run over and give it to us.
Yeah, and then we'd be what, dead?
I don't know. I'm probably gonna be dead here in like two turns anyway. So
How am I meant to cast spells if there's these damned?
Wait, what is it allergic
true.
to?
I will smash them.
the magic.
I will smash them.
Like all magic?
This is a cruel encounter because we got 3 spellcasters.
Wow, we
Uh-huh.
should have seen this coming.
Ugh.
That's what we get for asking for spells at the beginning of the session.
Is this why you leveled up? Is this why so we could get more spells and you were gonna just deny us using spells? Wow.
You suck. Uh-huh.
Unbelievable.
I mean, you can use
This is
spells if you
terrible.
want. I'm not stopping you.
Yeah. And almost die. I'm like, that took like half my hit points from just a reaction.
So yeah, your damage is taken. They do take the damage from the magic
Okay.
missiles there. It's still your turn.
I don't think I can. Not really gonna do anything. Actually, I am. I'm gonna go hide over here.
Hooray!
Keglox, block us with your giant body.
I will block you with my giant body. Oh.
The frog has got your 2 o'clock, and Kagox has got your 10 o'clock.
Yay!
And your 10 o'clock and your 5 o'clock. And
Yeah.
And my 3 o'clock and my 6 o'clock.
Is that the end of your turn then, Liam?
Yes, please.
Okay. Then we'll say at the end of the turn order, the vulture fellow will act. Upon your order, as you advised him to do, he will snatch up the closest potion from his desk, and he will just hurl it in your general direction.
You didn't check
No. You didn't tell him to do that.
you didn't check the label?
God damn it!
He might be a little stupid. That's okay.
I think
Oh my
he's
god!
stupidly
This
ridiculous.
this
let's-
man is an academician.
Is
And
he not a bird? He can't fly over here.
This is a man who
Um,
gets a bad name for all academics out there.
Would you guys like to make his luck roll? He rolled high enough to reach you guys. So
Well, good or bad, I guess.
Yeah, would you like to roll your luck roll, or should I do it?
You do it. I don't want to do it.
You do
I don't want to
it.
be saddled
You
with that
sure?
responsibility.
Yeah, I don't want to be responsible.
How do you do a luck roll?
Well, it's just gonna be a D10
Oh.
to determine what happens. That's all.
Who's been rolling the best? Not me.
Anybody can roll it. Doesn't have
Not
to be me.
me. Hey, God, you do it.
I refuse.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Rika's got it. Rika's got
It's
it.
Fortuna.
Fortuna smile upon
Yeah.
us. It's a 1d10, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Come on, Fortuna. That's a 3. I don't know what it does.
Hey, maybe that's
Alright.
good. Maybe that's good.
Maybe that's good. Maybe that's good. Maybe it's like golf. Maybe it's like
It's
golf.
health.
Yes.
Mm,
Green means health, right?
concerning. Yeah, green means good. Green means good.
Green is
It means
go.
go. It means good. It's all good things.
It's good.
So that's going to be con saves for Kagox and the Grimishka.
Nobody else?
No, you guys are good. You're far enough out of it.
Oh.
Okay, Gox.
All right. Well, the Grimishka failed it too.
Okay.
So that is going to be spicy. All right, that's going to be 10 poison damage,
Oh my god.
which is actually going to kill that Grimishka.
Okay.
10 poison damage. Okay.
As the bottle just smashes at your feet, kind of in between you and the Grimishka, Kegox. And just the liquid just goes everywhere. And you see the vulture on the far side of the room. He's kind of like peeking over his desk. He's sheltering, and he just goes, "Is that all right? Did I hit it?"
Agox trumpets angrily. I want to charge that bird.
Oh my god, don't do it, Kagox.
Yeah, he's
Let's
raging.
kill these things first.
He's raging. He got hit with something. I'm gonna hurt something. I'll hurt the things next to us when it's my turn.
So that's the end of the turn order, which will roll us back around to some more creatures. But that'll bring us to a dead Grimishka.
It resurrects itself from its magic gallery.
I think I would die.
Give him ideas. Don't give him ideas.
Yeah.
Bring us to a dead Grimishka, and then another dead Grimishka, which will then roll us around to the swarm.
Great.
Oh,
No.
Sorry about that, guys. I really didn't know.
Yeah.
Now the swarm again is a bunch of Grimishka, and the Grimishka themselves are quite small. They're just kind of tiny little cats. So this is a swarm of cats, and so when they move, they sort of move through you because there's just a bunch of them. They're not like one big solid mass. They're just a bunch of cats running towards you. They're a swarm, and so they can occupy the same space as other creatures. The swarm of Grimishkas is going to run up to you, Kagar, and is going to try to bite you.
Okay.
This time with a success for total of 5 piercing, which will cut in half from your rage. Cut in half round down, so that's 2.
Okay.
And then you're also gonna take. No, never mind. Sorry, never mind. You're also gonna take another 4 force.
Okay.
As
How many-
just a ton of bites all over your body start to form. What are you
How
gonna
many
ask?
HP are you at, Kagox?
Well, if I were to put a number on it, and
out of 32.
Just guesstimate.
out of
Yeah, just
32,
guesstimate.
I'm at about a 10.
Okay, all right. Pretty. I'm at like 6, so you know it's yeah. All right, cool. I'll see what happens.
I am also one of the few things that is standing in the way of all these.
Yeah.
Grimish.
Don't worry, I have healing word that I can do, but I don't.
Wait,
we'll
but
see
will
what
that
happens.
make them sneeze again?
It's not casting it on. I do. What I don't know if it's like just they just get it if magic is used at all, or if it's specifically if a spell is cast on them. Guess
is
we'll
terrible.
find out.
Well, it is Kagox's turn.
Okay.
Okay, I am very angry, and all of these Grimishka have just run up on me. I am going to reckless attack.
Yes.
I'm going to reckless attack on these guys, so I get advantage to
swarm?
hit them. Yes, but they will also get advantage on me the next turn, or the next attack on me has advantage. So let me.
Wait, they didn't. Sorry. I'll wait.
That would be a 23.
Ooh! Oh my god!
Smash him!
That is a
Yeah.
23 to
Yeah.
hit. And because I am large, I get a +2 to my damage roll. Because I am
Yeah,
a big boy.
because you're raging.
Yes, because of my rage. That is correct.
Yeah, that's the rage's trait, not the big trait.
Why did it roll the d20 that time? Oh, that's because it was a strength check and not an attack. Never mind. Okay. Maul time. 2d6
Maul time.
plus 2 plus it'd be 2d6 plus 4. Oh, crap damage.
Oh.
It's 6 points of damage.
No.
He's just too mad. He's just too mad.
Alright.
That will be my turn because I cannot do anything else.
Oh.
I am going to, like, if I am able to, I am going to actively try to impose myself between my allies and these Grimishka, if possible.
For this particular creature, generally impossible because they're a swarm.
Right.
So they can occupy the same space as you if they want to. So it's pretty hard to stop them from going where they want to go because it is literally hurting cats.
I'm more saying because of this one here.
Fair, but it's already right next to Anthena. So
Right. No, that's understandable. Okay, but that is my turn, and you see Kagox he's able to tank some of these hits, but he's looking weary. It looks like he's starting to feel it.
All right. So that'll bring us to Cerisa's turn. What would you like to do, Cerisa?
We're gonna die. 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 That's
Also,
what
to be
she's
clear,
saying.
your illusion is still here. It's just sort of like standing in the middle of a bunch of Grimishka. I'm just gonna remove
yes.
these ones so you can see it better.
Swarmed by cats. Yeah, no, she's like, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. We're gonna die here. We're gonna die. We're gonna get eaten by cats. We're gonna die. But I did notice when I casted my duplicate thingy, they didn't make him sneeze.
Yeah. So it
Chain of
might just
divinity, not
be.
a spell.
Oh no.
Because
Dang
it's like,
it.
if I try to use Cure Wounds, that's a spell, right? Or am I
Yeah.
silly? That's
No,
a
that's a spell. That's a spell.
Bro! Is it... this is a dumb question. Is a cantrip a spell?
Technically, yeah.
Yeah.
Dang it.
But you can cast it with other spells, but it is technically a spell.
Bro! Dude,
It could also be a target thing, because Leah hit the Grimishka with magic missile. And
Yeah,
they
that's
all
what
reacted.
But they
I'm
like
hoping
sneezed
that it's-
before. They sneezed before they got hit. Right?
Was it?
Yeah, but so magic missile doesn't need a to hit roll, so she was just going to hit them anyways.
Oh,
So-
okay. So
yeah.
I could risk it, Biscuit.
I think just test it because we're gonna need
Yeah.
heals.
Yeah.
It's
Right,
like
okay.
Because you
yeah.
can still do the thing, so
Yeah.
Yeah. Like we'll still get the help.
It
ones,
wouldn't
so, yeah.
stop your heal even if they reacted to it.
True. Okay.
Hearty. Alright. As Cerisa continues her chant of "We're gonna die," she's going to shakily. Who do I want to heal? Probably the tank. Yeah, no. Yeah, tank. She's gonna shakily reach over and. Oh man. She's gonna use Cure Wounds on Kagax.
Vero, roll to see how much you heal.
Okay. Will this work if I just do... I'm gonna do level 1 cast. Yeah.
Gigax, you heal for 8 hit points. Anything else, Teresa?
They didn't sneeze.
Hooray!
And Cerise will be like, they didn't sneeze this time!
So I think it's probably only if we attack them with a spell. Would be my
Oh my-
guess.
God.
I feel invigorated, thank you, sister. And he just swells with pride and anger. Mostly anger.
We're gonna die here! And that's how I end my turn.
Vero.
Beautiful end to turn.
Yep.
That'll bring us to Grimishka B. Who's going to kind of run down in here.
No! Get
away.
Don't
I'm gonna
get,
make-
little cat.
Get. Go on, get.
I'm gonna make an int roll to see if it can tell what's going on here. Upon which it gets a natural 20. my word. All right, well, it kind of hisses at that illusion and goes right for you, Teresa.
No! Cerise is gonna screech.
But it actually misses you. Does not manage to get past your armor as it
Dude.
tries to bite you. Which will bring us to Anthena's turn.
Question.
Now, Anthena, when Cerisa cast a spell, the cats did not have an allergic reaction to it. You can make an Arcana if you want.
I would like to. Did they already use their reaction this turn? That's my question. 14.
Let's go.
With a 14, you estimate that maybe it's got a bit of a cooldown on it.
Ah.
It's got a cooldown.
Okay, interesting. Well, that's good to know. So if a creature is restrained, can they take opportunity attacks? Or like, can they like?
Can they make
You know what I
opportunity
mean.
attacks?
Can they make opportunity attacks?
They will. Let me. So just make sure I don't tell you wrong. Restrained creature will. So you attacking it has advantage. It can't move, so it's gonna
Okay.
stay still right there, and it's
Okay.
got disadvantage to attack other thing.
Oh.
As well as
Okay.
disadvantage on dex saves. So it
Okay,
would still be able
alright.
to make the attack because it's kind of being grabbed by a frog in its mouth, but it's still got, claws and fangs and stuff. So it can still try to bite you, but it's going to have a harder time because your frog's holding it.
Okay. Cool. And what is the size of these cats? Evil cats?
They're quite small. They're just tiny creatures.
They're small? Okay, cool. Okay, alright, cool. We'll deal with because the frog can do a swallow thing, but we'll see about that on its turn. Okay. I've got advantage. It's got disadvantage. I was gonna move away, but I'm like, maybe I can just kill this on this turn. So I'm gonna swing at it with my rapier. I'll do my rapier. Hang on. Copy that. Okay, I want to make sure I'm doing everything right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Does an 11 hit?
You
Oh, wait, I have advantage.
have advantage, so roll again.
Oh, well, okay. Great. Awesome.
An 11 actually does not hit.
Cool. Okay.
Maybe you're a little too careful to not hit your frog, and you missed. because
Yeah,
of that.
I'm nervous that the frog's freaking me out. I'm like, I really don't want to hit the frog. Okay. In that case, I will. We just healed Kagox, so that's cool. In case there's any other save business, I give Kagox a bardic. So you can add a d6 to a ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
And Dina, mid getting bitten in the leg by a cat, just like I don't know, just goes, "You can do it! Kill these cats, please!" And you feel invigorated. Okay, that's my turn, and then the frog will go. Let me roll for the frog. It also has advantage, yeah?
Well,
think.
it's the one biting, and it's already got its kind of mouth on it, so yeah, it's good. It gets advantage as well.
First one's a 9. Awesome. Really great job. Are you kidding me?
Now,
Okay.
Yeah, it can do the swallow thing if that's what you were asking about.
Can it? Okay, yeah, that's what I wanted.
It is grappling the Grimishka, so Grimishkas are tiny, which is smaller than small. So yeah, you can instead make it do the swallow.
I would like it to, yeah.
So basically, it has to roll its bite anyway.
Oh, okay.
But if it hits, then it can do the swallow.
Okay. Well, no, it didn't hit. I was rolling for that. I don't think it.
You rolled with advantage?
Yeah. It's the 9 and the 10. What is going on? All 20
your
dice
rolls
hate
have
me.
been rough.
Unbelievable.
It
Well-
loves the frog.
Sarisa, get a heal ready.
Oh boy.
Oh
If
boy.
the thing hits me, I might go down, but it'll be fine. It has disadvantage. It won't hit. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Then that'll bring us to. Oh. I might have typed the wrong thing in. Oh well. That'll bring us to the one that you just attacked.
Awesome. All right. Fingers crossed, everyone. I look really buff and strong, so it's intimidating.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's scared. It doesn't want to hit you.
I have a 13 AC, but I look like I have like 18 or something.
Yes. Yes.
So it's going to attempt to like bite out at you because it can't quite reach its neck around to get the frog. So it's gonna attempt to bite at you. But with a 6 is not gonna hit you. So it's kind of like it's like hissing and reaching its craning its neck out at you, and the frog just kind of is yanking it backwards so that it can't get you. Which will bring us to Leah's turn.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna cast some spells. I'm gonna try and cast Chill Touch on the one that's in front of Anthena.
Yeah.
So that's a 12.
12 does hit. Meets beats.
Oh!
Right.
Finally.
It's gonna take 6 necrotic.
All right. You see that one kind of like just wither up into almost like a mummified cat and then die.
Yay!
And the frog just like spits it out.
Anthena turns around. She's like, "Thank you. Oh my god, that thing was gnawing on my leg. It hurts so much."
Yeah, I saw it was bothering you, and I was like, "It's not bothering you anymore, Queen." And I got you.
And again, no allergic reaction.
Oh,
Ooh,
great!
let's go.
All right, that's gonna be Leah's turn.
Barrel. That'll bring us past a few dead Grimishka to the swarm. Now I think the swarm this turn are just gonna move right into Kagox's space. Now for the sake of gameplay, we're gonna do that so we can see them.
Okay.
But it is going to it's gonna roll 1d4 and just randomly strike one of you. So Kagox, you're 1, and it's gonna roll around clockwise to Sarisa. Because these are just a wild swarm of creatures. That is a 2. So
Anthena.
this might be a little rough. So they're rolling to hit now. And that is going to be a 15, which beats your AC because you're 13.
Yeah, yes,
All right.
yes. I do.
This is probably gonna hurt.
It's fine. It's fine.
All right. So that is gonna be.
Oh, I don't like. How many dice are you rolling? What? Oh my god.
I feel like he definitely rolls extra just for like dramatic effect.
No,
And specifically
it's-
into the mic so that we can hear
Yeah,
them.
yeah. He's like
It's-
putting his mic down. He's like, "Hey, listen, shake
it is a lot of dice. I'm not rolling extra. It's just a lot of dice.
No, I think you're lying.
So that is gonna be 5 piercing.
Oh, okay.
And now we're
okay.
gonna roll the force damage.
Well, shit. Okay. Well.
You're not gonna survive the force damage.
Yeah.
That's gonna be another 6 force.
Okay. Well, with 1 hit point remaining, I.
So the rest of you see just this swarm of cats just kind of like surge all over Kagok. Some of them are climbing up on his shoulders. They're under his feet. They're just kind of everywhere. And in that flurry of claws and tails and fangs, one of them just kind of catches Anthena, and you see her just go down as the claws rake right across her neck.
Anthena.
That's so mean.
That's
Anthena,
going
I'm gonna
to
dissect you. It's okay.
that's gonna end its turn.
Avenge me.
Your body will
Um,
not waste. I promise.
That's gonna end its turn and bring us to Kagox's turn. Now, Kagox, you're in the same square as them. You can still attack them.
Okay. I am also going to reckless attack again. And bust them up because I obviously see Anthena go down or get like swarmed over by these Grimishka. Like as they climb over me, I'm probably reaching with my hands to try to grab them or try to stomp my feet on them, but they get past me. But yeah, I'm going to attack them.
Oh, go for it. Roll your advantaged attack roll.
That would be a 19 to hit.
That does it.
Get
Okay.
him.
And let's see if I can do any more damage. For 7 points of damage on the swarm, are you kidding me?
Oh no.
These roll 20 dice, man. They are not kind.
No, they aren't. They are rubbish.
They
But,
are part
it's-
of a lawless creation.
It is 7 points of damage on the swarm.
All right. As you're swiping away at the swarm, you're not just like hurting some of the cats. What you're doing is you're killing individual Grimishka
Yeah.
as you're swiping away at the swarm. And so the swarm is actually not just getting more injured. The swarm is actually becoming smaller as you're doing that.
Okay.
And so you estimate that the swarm is kind of half of what it once was.
Oh.
Okay. It's half of what it once was. Am I know that it's a swarm, and I know that it's like gotten all over Anthena, but is there a way that I can like step over her unconscious body? Can I step over her to like try to guard her?
With the nature of the swarm, no. But they are just attacking wildly. They're probably not going to go for a corpse on the ground.
Okay. Just thematically, Kagox doesn't know how this swarm works. He's just trying to be protective. So that's my turn. That's all that I can do. I hit thing.
Oh.
That was what I do.
That brings us to you, Sarisa. Now, Sarisa, you've got sort of 2 problems on either side of you. Right in front of you, you've got a Grimishka who's trying to bite at you. But off to your right, as you turn your head slightly, you see Anthena collapse to the ground. What do you do, Sarisa?
Dude, Ceres is crying right now. How does the touch thing work? Is if they're like right next to me, diagonally of me, can I still touch them?
Yeah, touch is basically 5 feet, and diagonal of you is 5 feet. Basically, any square that's
Yeah.
touching yours, even diagonal.
Okay. Okay, so Ceres is bawling right now, absolutely weeping, and through the tears, she's going to reach through all these like freaking cats, right? And she's going to grab onto Anthena and cast Cure Wounds and say, "He was right. I can't do anything by myself. I'm gonna die here. Ulrin was right." She's gonna cast Cure Wounds now. Second level.
A very encouraging and confident way to revive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
so roll your second level, which will do a little more healing.
Ooh, yeah. That's an 11?
All right, so Anthony, you heal for 11 hit points, and so for you, Anthena, just kind of the world comes right back into sharp focus. You're staring up at a stone ceiling, flat on your back on the ground. Got a bit of your own blood caked onto your dress, and you just hear the tail end of Sarisa going, "We're gonna die!" as you are wrenched back into the mortal coil.
Oh my god! Wait.
We're gonna die in this basement!
Anthena comes back to consciousness, who kind of already almost died, and just hears Sarisa yelling, "We're gonna die." She's like, "Uh-oh." Oh no.
So is there anything else you want to do, Sarisa? You've kind of used your action, but
what happens if I move the illusion about? Does that do anything for me?
well, you can move it up to 30 feet. It might not help you too much though for this particular instance, just because you try to you might want to maneuver it to be able to cast things, but everything's right up next to you anyway. So
true. So I can't like trick this little stinker right in front of me.
well, I would say maybe, but it has already kind of sussed you out with that nat 20. So
Oh, it already sussed me out. Oh, that's right. Roll nat 20. Beans. I don't know. I'm just gonna, I don't know, move it over here. I know it's all like pointless. It already sussed me out, and I'm gonna end my turn. Sarisa bawling and being very good moral support.
Well, that'll bring us to this one here, which is just going to swing at you again. It's going to try to bite you. It's going to be a dirty 20, which will beat your AC, Sarisa. And so it's going to deal 2 piercing and 3 force, so 5 total, and then make a concentration save, which is a con save.
Con save. All right, come on. Let's go. Booyah. What does that do?
That just means that your illusion stays. Concentration is to make sure that your concentration spells stay up anytime you take damage, basically.
Gotcha.
So if you're concentrating on something, it's worthwhile to try to avoid damage, just to keep that in mind.
Nice. Not like the illusion is really doing me anything right now.
In this particular instance, you're not immediately using it, but it does stay there. And so you take that damage. That ends the Grimishka's turn, and it is now Anthena's turn. So Anthena, you are still lying on your back, on the ground, but you are alive once more. You're saved from the edge of death, and
So exciting.
what would you like to do?
Thankful. So I'm on the ground, so I need to use half my movement to get up, right?
Yeah. I mean, you probably weren't using that movement much, anyways. But
Yeah. I'll do that, and then I will. The swarm is right here, right? So they would.
yeah.
They're like. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're in the
all right,
same
I'm
spot
gonna.
as Kegok, so they're right in front of you. They're just kind of like a bunch of cats running around in circles around Kegok's, climbing his back and stuff. So you can just take a
Crazy.
swing at them, or
Okay.
cast at them, or whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I'm wondering. I think I'll probably. Hang on, let me double check. Okay, all right. I think I'm just gonna take the disengage, and I'll just chill over here for a second. And then I will throw a dagger at them. Oh wait, oh my gosh, no, that's an action. Forgive me. Yeah, I won't do anything. Anybody else want a bardic? Who else is making saves and stuff? I'll give one to Sarisa.
Well, it's not just for saves.
Oh well, yeah, it's for attacks too. Okay, yeah, I'll give one.
So everybody can
Sarisa-
use it.
Yeah, Sarisa, you get a bardic. in a gracious thanks of saving her life, a visage of Anthena appears to you and just gives you a nice little smile, and you can add a d6 to any roll. Okay, so that's my turn. And then I think, yeah. Action, bonus action, yeah. Now it's Frog's turn. Frog's gonna move there. And Frog...
Get him, frog.
Come on, Frog. Come on, baby. Let's do
I
this.
will say by the nature of the swarm, it can't be grappled, but
Okay,
it
that
can
makes
still
sense,
attack
yeah.
it.
I just want it to do some damage. Nope! Alright, awesome. Unless an 8 hits the swarm, which I doubt.
It does not. The frog is
Awesome.
trying to sort of bite at some of the cats as they run around in this whirlwind of claws, but it doesn't manage to do so.
What is going on with these dice? This is unbelievable.
Yeah, these
Alright,
roll
well-
20 dice are unforgiving.
They're not in our favor. Yeah, well that's my turn. Nothing happened. Awesome.
Very well. That'll blow us right past the dead Grimishka to Leah's turn.
Alright. So we have the swarm and then this one, right?
Yeah, there's the one next to Sarisa, and then there's the swarm that Kagox is wrestling with.
A lot of my spells do AoE stuff, so I'm like a little concerned.
If it's a dex save, I get advantage on dex saves.
Oh, wait, do you? Okay, hold on. Oh, it is. But I don't know. These guys are kind of small. They might have good decks too. I'll cast Frostbite on the one that's next to Sarisa.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a Constitution of 13.
Not one. Go ahead.
Yay!
Yeah, get him.
Yay! It's gonna be 4 frost damage, cold damage. Oh my god. Damage.
All right. Let me find that one in the turn order. All right. Damage taken. It's it's battered, but it's still alive.
That's it.
Very well.
Can't do anything else.
That'll bring us to the swarm, who once again, in a flurry of claws, is gonna just one Kagox clockwise to Sarisa, being 4. The frog taking Anthena's places too. So it's just a flurry of claws. It's not deciding its targets intelligently, so I'm just gonna make random rolls for who it attacks. If that
Cool.
sounds good to you guys.
Yeah.
All right, that's another 2, so it's actually gonna attack the frog.
Oh,
Not the frog!
he'll be fine, guys. He's tough.
What's his
He's
AC?
got as many hit points as
his-
Anthena.
Yeah, now he has 13. His AC is 11.
All right, well, the frog dodges it.
Yes, let's go.
Yeah.
So that'll bring us
Beautiful.
to Kagox's turn.
Reckless and swinging. So let's hope that.
And you have a bardic, by the way, that you can add
Yes.
if you don't roll super well.
Yes.
Oh,
12 plus 4 would be a 16.
Mhm.
So 16 hits? Alright,
Mhm.
cool. Roll 2d6.
can you add bardic to damage?
No.
No?
I looked.
Okay. Yeah.
I was hoping. There we go. So that's 5 plus 4 for 9 points of damage on the swarm.
All right. The swarm is very largely diminished. There's
Very
very few
largely
cats
diminished.
left. So
Okay.
I'm gonna like to represent that. I'm gonna shrink them down a little bit.
Okay. That is fine. You
Oh,
keep them
teeny.
small. Keep them small and uninteresting.
Yes.
I'm going to oh, I can't. I wish I had bonus actions. But I don't.
Dude,
So-
me too.
Life of a barbarian,
Real.
man.
Yeah, I know. It's like I swing and then that's it.
And then that's your turn. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. But no, I'm just going to again. I'm trumpeting angrily, and he's swinging almost blindly because again, reckless attack. He's swinging blindly into the swarm, and he's just swinging in front of him so he doesn't swing back and hit like Sarisa or Leah or anyone. So he's kind of focusing it, but not like a wide sweep in front of him. So, okay, that's my turn.
Sarisa, it's your turn now. So you've got a couple cats left in the swarm off to your right, but right in front of you, there's that wounded Grimishka. What do you do?
He's wounded? That's a good question. Cerise's still bawling her little eyes out.
Aw.
Dude.
Is this baby's first combat?
No, she's just a big baby. She is a big baby. This is not her first combat. She's just big baby Sarisa. Oh gosh, we don't know the cooldown of that freaking sneeze, guys.
True. I fear it might be overdue.
Right.
But what do you have in the way? Like, what do you if you do like a melee attack? What do you get for that?
I can swing my mace.
Hmm.
Yeah. And isn't it like when you try to cast spells when a dude is in front of you, you got like a disadvantage, right?
It depends on the type of spell.
If it's like a ranged spell, yes.
Yeah, so do you see how yours are the saves though? I don't think you have any to hit rolls, so you're actually good on that element.
Oh, booyah.
It's the ones where it's like a plus something to hit, you know those ones? If an enemy is within 5 feet of you, then you get disadvantage on those ones. But if it's a save, then it's them that's rolling, not you, so that it doesn't matter.
Alright, cool.
So pretty much all of your damage spells, Sacred Flame, Poison Spray, all of those different things, those are all perfectly fine at point blank. So you're actually a pretty good point blank caster.
Oh, cool. I'm a good point blank caster, guys. I didn't
Which
know
complements the fact that you have the highest AC and are armed with a melee weapon, so you can frontline pretty well.
I'm sorry, that's just so funny to me. Because Ceresa doesn't like being in the front line. Tiki. So she's probably gonna deal with the little creature immediately in front of her. That's been biting at her ankles.
Very well. What would you like to do? Casting a spell?
Oh yeah, she's not gonna be intelligent about this. She's freaking out. She is going to look at the ugly cat and say, "Get away from me!" And she's going to cast Toll the Dead and say, "Die!"
Alright, so Toll the Dead is an interesting spell because creatures that are already injured, it changes the dice. So see how it says a D8 there? If creature's already injured, then it's a D12. So you get to roll a D12 because this one's already wounded.
Booyah. I remembered that, Gran.
So I'm going to... You failed the save, so roll your damage.
How do I type it into the... Or how do I change it? Can I, like, change it?
Well, you can just in the bottom left, just roll a D12. Since there's no modifiers on this, you can just in the bottom left, click the dice thing, and then go up near the top, the D12, and roll that. Maybe that'll appear. Since it's not
I did that for my damage last time. That dice works, just not our attacks.
Yeah, give that a try then.
D12. Bro.
Alright.
It's a 3.
With 3 damage, this Grimishka is still wounded pretty badly, but just kind of barely holding on.
Thought you were gonna say he was dead. So close.
Anything else, Teresa?
She's gonna cry out, "It didn't die!" And I think that's all I can do. Yeah, I don't have any bonus actions, guys. It sucks.
Yeah, I mean, you could move if you wanted to, but there isn't much reason to do that. So, end your turn.
Yep, I'm gonna end my turn.
All right, that'll bring us just immediately to that Grimishka who's just gonna try to attack you back. But it falls short of your AC and misses you, so that'll bring us to Anthena in the corner.
Okay. So, I have daggers, but their short range is 20 feet, so I get disadvantage if I throw them from here, right? I think.
Is their short range 20 feet?
Yeah, pretty sure. I think I answered my own question in asking the question.
I thought daggers were 10 feet.
Daggers
It
is
says-
20.
Yeah, it says
Okay.
20 and then 60 is the max.
But the way that those ranges work is that if you're within 20, you do a normal roll. If you're outside 20 but still within 60, so that 20-60 split. If you're within 20 or if you're outside 20 but still within 60, then you get disadvantage but can still do it. If it's outside 60, you just can't do it at all. So you would just have a normal
Yeah,
roll.
so
You're within.
Oh, I would just have a normal roll?
Yeah, the swarm is 10 and the other one's 15, so you would just have a normal roll to throw it.
Oh, okay. I thought I get
'Cause
disadvantage.
they're
Okay,
both,
all right.
It's 10 and 15. Both of them are within 20.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Well, I'm gonna throw it at this one because it's wailing on Sarisa.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I think it's the same. Yeah. Oh, it feels so weird to just not click the buttons. I've been
I know.
hampered by
Really hope they fix this problem.
10 to hit.
I think maybe you're
Probably
the
not.
one that needs the bardic inspiration.
No, I'm so upset. Like I haven't hit anything. That's
I know, this has been
crazy.
extremely brutal on you.
Yeah. What's going on? What's going on? Not fair.
It's been a while
Alright.
since I've seen a stroke of like a streak of bad luck like that. To be honest.
Yeah. Like even like online dice never treat me super well, but I still have moments. But like this is just like it's
It is
brutal.
just this is just brutal.
This is abuse.
Let me get out my beautiful set of custom ordered Etsy dice, and I'd be rolling really good. But no.
Yeah, did you custom order them to be weighted?
No, they're not weighted. They're pretty. They've got liquid core.
Ooh, look cool.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
18
well-
carat run of bad luck if I've ever seen one.
All right. Well, Sarisa, a dagger flies next to you and doesn't go. It hits your double probably.
Just a dagger whizzes past Leah and Cerise, goes over the Grimishka's head, goes right through Cerise's illusion, and just clatters off the glass there.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. That I need more practice with those ones. Okay. I'll put those away. And is anybody really like low on health?
Really
Or-
dead?
Is anyone really dead? How's Chaos looking? Is he better or
He's at about out of 32, he's at about an 18.
okay? That's not
And nothing has been attacking him.
okay. Yeah. Then I'll hold off on the healing word just in case we need it for some unforeseen circumstance. And that'll be my turn. And now the frog will go, and he better roll good, cause I need to do something. Okay. 16.
Yeah,
Let's
that does it.
go.
Let's go. Beautiful work. Okay. He has +3 to hit. Okay. Or no, wait. Oh my gosh. He has 1d6 + 1. That's it. Okay. That is 6 damage
Alright.
to the swarm.
Yeah, to the swarm. The frog just goes absolutely nuts on the swarm and just snaps up all the rest of them.
Yay! Oh,
Beautiful.
Snap them up like mealworms, like
with the tongue.
Yes.
And with just a satisfied ribbit, it just stares at you, Anthena, waiting for its next order.
Aww. His next order is to eat some yummy, I don't know, flies or something. Are there flies down here? It's a
I
basement.
mean, you can still tell him to move.
Oh, okay. Yeah, can he move like here? Or is that in
That would
Kaylox's
be
space?
occupying Kegok's
Okay,
space.
got it.
I usually let people move through each other's spaces.
Mhm. Okay,
As long
so
as
could
you're
I put him, like-
allies. So you
like
could
there?
you could slide him right through, yeah.
Okay, alright, I'll put him there. I love him so much. He's got such a cute little face. Alright, and that's my turn.
Then that will just bring us to Leah.
Alright.
Yeah, there's only one Grimishka left, and he looks pretty badly wounded. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna cast a chill touch on that Grimishka.
Very well.
The Grimace shake.
Kill the Grimace Shake.
Oh, that was
Kill
a
it.
7.
No.
Uh, 7
Can
is.
I have advantage, please?
Why? Why should I give it?
Because Leah is inspired because her friends are all around her and she's so happy.
That would be the case all the time then.
Damn!
Exactly. So she should get advantage all the time.
She should get constant advantage. I
Oh
never
yeah,
thought.
yeah. You're right. You're right, Anthony. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody gets
Yeah.
advantage all the time then. Okay.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Yep.
No, you missed, Leah.
Fuck. Alright.
Really? With a
Um,
7?
That
Leah's gonna look
skeletal
really,
hand goes flying right over the Grimishka's
Yup.
head, and it kind of
it
chills
flips up
some
her
of the.
dagger.
Picks up Anthony's dagger.
It chills some of the liquid in this vat.
Cool.
She's super embarrassed. That's the end of her turn.
All right,
And
then
Dina
that'll
pats her
bring
on the
us.
shoulder. She's like, it's okay.
That'll bring us all the way to Kegox. Kegox, the swarm that's been scampering all around you is gone. That just leaves one target. What would you like to do?
I would like to reckless, and I'm going to hit it.
Bardic,
I would like to roll my bardic because that is only a 9.
it's got a 12. Oh, I'm assuming they all have the same. The other one had a 12 AC, so.
Yeah, they're all.
That's 12
Yeah.
even. 12 even.
Well, meets beats then. So what are your
Yeah,
damage?
let's go. Roll 2d6 plus 4. Finally, 12 points of
Let's
damage.
go.
All
Yay.
right, you just
Yay!
you bring your giant maul right down on it and just crush it flat.
I crush it flat, and then I trumpet again, and I glare at the Birdman, and I'm going to use the rest of my movement to move towards the Birdman.
Oh my god, guys.
No, okay, go.
Okay, I get 30 feet of movement. I'm gonna go charge. Rah.
Oh god, I didn't take calm emotions. I should
I,
have.
oh, dude, I should have
He's
too.
just so
Guys,
angry,
I-
like his
broke my
eyes are
quill.
glazed
Yeah.
over red after he smashes the Grimishka, and he just points and charges.
Well, does
My turn.
anybody? That's Kegox's turn. So does anybody want to do anything to try to defuse that?
Can we?
Can I like try to
Can
grab
we-
him? Like really?
Yeah,
can I, like,
can we,
try to
like-
grab him?
If all
He's really-
three of us try to hold him
Can
back,
all 3 of us try to hold him back?
plus the frog, who has
Yeah.
let's see what his strength is. Plus 1 to strength. So, buff frog.
I get advantage on strength saving throws and checks
Mm.
Give me 1 sec, guys.
because
I'll
I'm
be
a
right
big
back.
man.
1 sec.
I think the problem is more that unless you got 35 feet, you can't make it though.
I have 35 feet of
Yeah, well,
movement.
then you
I
can make it.
don't.
No?
No, I
Mm.
only have 30.
Well,
Actually,
Dana,
let me.
you can make it there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I run.
Alright.
What's the frog speed?
Can I? Oh, I have an idea. I have an
30.
idea.
Okay, what
Yeah.
is it?
Well,
Can
I guess
I
technically the
cast-
frog can also make it there.
Can I
Yeah.
cast? Can I cast reduce on Kegox?
I'm sorry, I'm
Yeah,
back.
you can. As long as he's in range.
The range
I just
is
cast hold person?
30. Oh shit, the range is 30 feet.
Oh, you have
Hold
one
on.
person? That's nice.
Yeah, I have
Alright.
one person.
I just have to move a little bit, and then I can cast.
Alright,
I can
we'll
cast
let Leah
reduce.
go first, Sarisa, and if this fails, then
It's a
You can try.
Constitution. Well, if it's a, I don't know if he's probably unwilling right now.
it's up to Kego.
Yeah.
Kegox.
Kegos is unwilling. He wants to hit something.
Okay, so it's gonna be a Constitution saving throw with a DC of 13.
There's a 19.
Oh,
I'm gonna. God damn it!
Oh my god.
Leah's like, Kegox, no! And she's just like, she's just like, beep. She's like, oh, never mind.
Alright, Sarisa, you can try something.
She's still crying, but she's like, Chaos, don't do it! She's gonna cast a hold person.
Alright.
Do I have to roll anything for that?
It would
I
be
think
a
it's
wisdom save from Kegok.
Oh, oops, I used my second thing. There we go.
Okay,
It's
a-
a second level.
Is hold person technically a charm or no?
It would specifically say on the spell, and
Yeah.
it does not. So
Yeah.
Okay, so a wisdom saving throw.
I didn't mean to hit the second one. Oops.
it's fine. It
My
just
bad.
means that you can target more things.
18.
But
Oh my god! Where were these rolls like a couple
Whoa!
minutes ago?
Yeah.
all right. Well, he's not held
Nice.
either.
And wait, I'm assuming you asked about charming because do you have advantage against being
I do.
charmed?
I have
during rage?
advantage against being charmed.
Yeah. Okay. Like I have charm person, but that wouldn't necessarily. That just stops him from being mad at us, which he's not. So I don't think that would do anything for this guy.
Oh, I could have casted suggestion. Can I still cast that?
Yeah, you could just suggest him not to attack this.
I mean, I was letting
Yeah.
you guys each have a turn, and you kind of used your
Yeah.
turn. So.
I mean, this guy sucks. I'm personally I'm on board, but I feel like he has information that I want to get out before we kill him. So I'm just
like, why
gonna.
is he hanging around this basement?
Is there anything I can do being next to Kgox? Like
You can just try
not
to talk to him.
spell wise, but
Yeah, just talk to him. Talk him down.
talking to Kgox, this isn't you.
Well, technically it is, but okay,
What
guys.
do you-
It is
what do you
him. It is
mean?
him.
What do you mean it is me?
No, it is.
I am me.
Look at me. This is you. No. Okay.
I have never not been me.
She'll kind of give you like a little tug on your arm, and see if that does anything. Just I'll specifically message you, so it's like coming, in your head rather than just outside. And she'll just be like, Kgox, just listen. I understand you're mad at this guy. He put poison on you. That's I get it. We can. I'm not trying to stop you. I'm just saying I think he might have information that's useful to us. So if we could just withhold the hitting for like just a couple minutes.
Kgox, you've taken his arm, like you've taken his hand, or like how?
No,
how...
like just kind of put a hand like on his arm. Like I'm not like grabbing it or anything. Just kind of like rested it on his arm.
Oh, he's so mad and he wants to hit them. He wants to hit that guy so bad. Kgox fumes and he yanks his arm away and he glares daggers at the Birdman and just he throws his maul to the ground and just trumpets really loud. Really loud, like the most frustrated you've heard him in a long time. And he just sits down crisscross applesauce and folds his arms.
Aw, okay. I kind of like pat him on the back and just kind of crouch down. And this is still message, by the way. It's like, listen, it's okay. It's okay. I get it. Okay, you'll get a chance. Just let us ask him some questions, and then we can do whatever. And then I hand you, kind of awkwardly, because this thing is gigantic, I hand you the frog. You could pet the frog if you want. I mean, it's not really fuzzy or anything, but he's very nice.
You pet the frog.
Pet the frog.
As he's sitting there just huffing and puffing, you see his size just diminish. Like he goes from being like 16 feet tall to like 8 feet tall.
Still tall.
Yeah,
Still very
still
tall.
big, still very huge. He just kind of lets it go.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, you've got a wonderful frog sitting with you, and Anthena will sit kind of across from you with the frog just in front of her, and she'll start playing a little calming tune about her instrument. Just it nothing mechanically. I just she's just playing.
Leo will hand Kgox the sleepy time sheep stuffy.
Aw!
That smells like lavender.
Are we making Kagos go to sleep?
No, it's like he doesn't have to say that. Like he can just hold it. Like it's still a
True.
cute
It's just
plushie.
calming.
Yeah.
It is. Maybe probably more comforting than the frog, to be honest. But that's all we
He's got-
got right now.
He's got the
So-
frog in one arm, the
Yeah.
sleepy time critter
Sleepy
in the
time
other,
sheep stuffy.
Oh my
Give
God.
it
Sleepy
I need-
time-
work.
and he's his brow's all furrowed. He's very grumpy. He just looks like a grumpy little toddler with two like animals in his arms as he sits on the floor.
They're like, here, Kagos, you want your Will Stuffy? And he's like, I didn't go to the ice cream store.
No,
Um,
I wanted cookies with my milk.
so Teresa, you can move around if you want. You're out of the turnout, I guess.
Oh, dude, no. She's standing there crying. What do you mean?
Oh no! Oh God! We got more people to take care of. Shin. So many emotions. Bring her over. Come, Sarisa, come here. Come pet the frog.
Sarisa, are you alright?
No, it was awful. We're gonna die. Look at those cats. They were hideous.
Yes, they were rather scary, weren't they, Sarisa?
Ulrich was right. I can't do anything by myself. I miss Ulrich.
Sarisa, look, you helped us. You saved Anthena. You look at all. I mean, they're scary, sure, but look, they're not gonna hurt you anymore. You're perfectly capable, Sarisa.
But he was right. I'm just a coward. I can't do
Teresa?
anything by myself.
Sarisa, you didn't run away, did you? No, you were here with us. Look, if you were a coward, you would have run right back up that ladder and ran away forever. But no, you stayed and you fought. And even though I know it was hard, and you pushed past it, and I'm very proud of you, Sarisa, for facing your fears and staying here with us, because you helped us, Sarisa. You're not useless. And you're not a coward. I promise you that.
No, you're wrong. I still wanted to run away. It was.
Yes, but you didn't, Sarisa. That's okay. I was scared during this fight. I thought, oh my god, I'm gonna cast a spell and these things are gonna blow up, and then it's all gonna be my fault. But I didn't run, and you didn't run. And that's okay. You're still allowed to feel like you're gonna run. But as long as you stay standing, that's all that matters. You can be as scared as you want. But you didn't run, Sarisa.
I guess.
It's okay, Sarisa. Seriously, you did great. You were wonderful.
Cerise's gonna grab Leah's hand.
If Sarisa will let her, Leah would like to hug her.
So she's gonna bury her face into Leah. And just keep crying.
Yeah, she will just gently stroke Sarisa's hair. as
Bring
she
her to
cries.
frog therapy. The frog will help.
Yeah. Look at Sarisa, like, Sarisa, would you like to come sit with Anthena and Kagox and I and pet the frog and maybe hold the sleepy time sheep stuffy?
Okay.
There you go. Come on, Sarisa. And she'll like lead Sarisa over there.
Stepping over the bodies.
Yeah, just carefully stepping over the body.
Stepping over the dead cat bodies.
So actually, as you guys make your way over there, you can see the vulture fellow just kind of like tentatively making his way down the stairs, and he looks over at you guys and says, "Are they gone?"
Looks like it. No thanks to you, by the way.
Yeah, you didn't really do much.
Well,
so.
You poisoned our friend here, and that kind of wasn't what we were asking for.
And he
asked,
he quickly turns his head to glare at him. Hmm.
but you asked for a potion, and I threw one. I've never fought anything before.
Yes, well, that's
Nothing?
quite obvious, isn't it?
It shows.
You could have maybe read the labels.
It's not like I wanted the Grimishkas to attack. I woke up from my nap and they were swarming everywhere. An infestation. They're drawn to magic, you see. And, well, I was staying incredibly still for an entire hour, not moving a single muscle, and, well, they were quite still, the Grimishka. They were just wandering around, and they were completely docile. And then I heard this really loud crack like wood splintering, and then you all showed up, and then they attacked.
Yes, but you make it sound like it's our fault. You couldn't have stand there for hours and hours on end without something happening. They were going to move at some point. You could have at least tried to think of something to get rid of them.
Well, I was doing my best, but what was I supposed to do?
Anything besides just stand there. God.
What are you doing down here anyway?
Research, of course.
Research? Beneath the abandoned magic shop?
Well, it's as good a place as any. No one poking about.
How'd you get in here?
From the door?
Oh,
It was unlocked?
God. Did nobody test the door?
We did test the door.
No, we
you
did
did.
We
test
tried to unlock the door.
It was unlocked. Yeah, it was locked. It was locked.
It was locked. Oh my God.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, no, that was the first thing we tried.
Because Leah tried to open it and then broke her quill.
Yeah.
But he's capable of locking a door.
Oh.
Not capable of casting spells, though, is it? Yeah.
Yeah,
he's a-
so what's that
stupid
about?
plebeian.
He's like he still looks pretty nervous about you guys since your behavior, you're reacting so negatively towards him. But he holds out like one of his little talons, and he's holding a little red potion in it.
What's
I
that?
will say you did save me. I was standing there for that entire hour thinking, well, Queequeg, this is probably it, and you're probably going to die. But then you showed up, and I thought, well, this is certainly probably going to be my death. And then they all started attacking you lot, and so, well, I guess it wasn't my death, and I have you to thank for that. So, please, you're wounded. I've plenty to go around.
Is it more poison?
It's a health potion, I'm thinking.
Oh, okay. You can never be too careful. I mean, we know what this guy... we know what he did.
No, you
so.
can't, but at the very least, he does seem to know his bit about potions.
Well, I guess it's a nice gesture, and we appreciate it. I'm assuming Kagox is the most injured, so he should take it.
He just passes around 4 potions of healing.
Oh, he's got
Right.
4! Oh, how kind.
Yeah, he said he had
Okay.
enough to go around.
Oh, there we go. Never mind. Anthony kind of looks at her as like a little bit suspicious at first, but then like remembers fully passing out and almost dying and chugs it.
You
How
chug
much
it
do
and
they
you feel the pain of your injuries begin to fade.
Nice. Hmm. Okay, that feels a little better. Those cats, they're tough. They've got a mean bite. Really hurt.
They were
Yes, they are.
ugly.
For reference, the potions that you're chugging will do 2d4 plus 2 each if you're chugging it.
Okay. Let me roll that.
Wait, how many times can you use a potion?
Just one.
Oh,
Okay. You'll also, if we I put it in the chat, but if we short rest, you guys will get just a little bit of extra. You get another hit die, I think, or something like that. Yeah, it's a d6. So anyhow, but I don't know if we'll short rest or not.
And so the vulture creature, the Nagpa, as they're called, kind of looks you guys over as you're drinking the potions, and he says, "What exactly are you doing down here in the first place? I don't get visitors very often.
Well, we are helping out someone who was tasked to look in on this building and inspect it. But he's kind of caught up in other business at the moment. So we just came to check it out for him. And then my friend here was able to commune with a. This sounds really crazy, but apparently it's a normal thing, I guess. Talked to a snake that said there was something going on down here, and so we were curious, and then we, you saw the rest.
Hmm. You say you were investigating this building? You mean like a building inspection?
Yes. Mm-hmm. It's closed.
The building is quite sturdy. I assure you of that. It's not going to collapse or anything like that. I'm sure that it passes inspection. I would greatly appreciate if you would not mark it to be condemned on your inspection.
I gotta be honest, we're not trained inspectors, so we're just gonna put, sure, why not?
Oh. Well, that makes it simpler.
Yeah.
But... Well, I still feel bad. The infestation turned out to be quite bad. I'm not sure where they all came from, but I suppose they are attracted to the arcane. It's a strange little creature, Ramishka. They're attracted to the arcane, but quite allergic to it. It's a sort of self-destructive creature, if you will.
Where do they come from? I mean, are they wild?
Well,
are they created?
They're vermin, mostly found around wizard towers and arcane laboratories. Well, I suppose quite a few of them got in.
But you've never seen them here before?
Well, no, I usually don't see much at all here, but I woke up from my nap, as I said, and the whole place was just swarming with them.
How long have you been working down here?
Well, ever since it closed. I started working down here just a few short weeks after it closed down, and as a magic shop, I mean, and been researching ever since.
Did you know the person that owned it when it was open, or?
Not quite, no, but it was a perfect little spot for me, what with being abandoned and having a perfect little cellar. It already had all these little items and knickknacks that I might need to use for my research purposes. So I hauled some of it down here and boarded up and got to work.
What are you researching, if I might ask?
Well, all manner of things. The very nature of certain beasts, as well as all sorts of tinctures, tonics, potions, whatever I can get my little claws on. Why? Is there something in regards to potions, alchemy, tinctures that you may have interest in?
Surely. Now that it graces my mind, yes. There is a dragonborn who needs a tincture for her soil. Would you have anything that would be able to infuse soil with magic by chance? Arcane energy.
A little agricultural encouragement, you mean?
Yes. She's attempted to grow crystal berries, so they don't fare well in the soil here.
Well, I would say that'd be quite a simple task, but... trails off.
But what?
Well, it's complicated. I had something go missing recently. And I
say.
Well, yes, a few of my rarest components just up and disappeared, which I thought was rather odd because really I don't get visitors. And well, I thought maybe it's some sort of wild magic surge and they just up and teleported away, but no, that's not likely either. There wasn't any residual magic left behind. So best I can think is they were stolen. And I could whip you up an agricultural encouragement tonic in a heartbeat, but I would need those components back.
And Thena, I might have a bit of an inkling as to who might have stolen this.
Athena's gonna message you, but she's gonna be like, listen, I'm thinking the same exact thing, but I don't think we want to mention that to this guy.
I don't know, though. If he can make us a tincture...
Well, we'll get him his ingredients back, but I don't think we need to rat out that other dude. If we're gonna get his help.
Yeah, but are we going to get his help is the real question.
I don't
Do you
see why
want
not.
his help?
I don't know, he seems pretty knowledgeable, and we
He
don't
seemed
really know much.
Pretty suspicious, if you're gonna ask me.
Oh, we are also suspicious. We're trying to break
I
into a
don't think
vault.
we're that
So
suspicious. Yes, but we have our good reasons. He was going around gallivanting with some stupid little mask and flicking his little cards at you. Ooh, I'm so scary. I don't
yeah,
trust
you know
people
you
like
are
that.
wearing a fake mustache right now. It's not really different from
Yes,
a
but
mask.
that's because if people knew who I was, I would be arrested on sight.
Maybe that's why he's wearing one. He could be in the same situation as us. I think it's worth just asking.
I don't like that he saw me fall.
I know. Listen, we're gonna make a deal with him, and he won't tell anybody about that. I promise. I can cast some magic. I could suggest him to forget.
All right. I suppose that's fine.
I don't have gift of gab yet. I don't think I ever will. That would have been useful. Although I think that's just stuff that you say. Anyhow, but she'll message you. She's like, yeah, I think he definitely probably took them, but I think maybe we just omit that for now. If we get them back, why does it matter who took them?
Fair enough.
Okay, so we'll look back over at the Birdman. Yeah, that does seem interesting. I wonder who could have gotten in here to steal them.
It is a bit of a puzzle.
What were the ingredients?
Well, there was a specific alembic that I like to use, and then there was a little bit of tallow root, and there was also some fairy dust powder that I had managed to get my hands on.
Quite rare indeed.
Wait, what were those ingredients again? Like fairy dust and stuff?
Fairy dust
Mhm.
powder.
An alembic that he liked to use.
Mm.
And
And taro root.
Taro root,
Yes.
that was it. Tallow root.
Tallow.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm stupid. I can't hear
It's close
things. Well.
but again, if you can get those back for me, I would brew a tonic for you free of charge. You've already done me a good turn of fortune. I can repay the favor. He's like kind of like eyeing Kegox, who's looming over him as he says that.
Yeah, Kegox is just huffing and puffing and just like glowering at him. I might not be able to hit him, but I can sure as hell stare at him.
Yeah, don't mind him. He's still a little bit angry about the whole poison thing. As is his right. That kind
I
of.
do apologize. I didn't think it was a poison that was in that flask. I just threw what I got my talons on first, and well, I guess I should have taken more care. I was really trying to help. I promise.
And then I'll turn to Kegox, and she'll be like, Kegox, if you drink the potion that he gave us, I promise it's safe. It'll help you feel better.
Perhaps I hold on to this potion.
Alright.
Perhaps I throw this one, and then give him the potion, and then he will feel better. I know I will feel better if I throw him.
All right, Kegox, let's not. Let's not.
He makes a compelling point, but it's probably not a good idea.
We do need him.
Yes.
Kegox
For now.
Kegox reaches out his trunk, and it looks like it's going to like coil around the Birdman's neck, and he just gives him a little firm pat on the head, and he walks away.
Ouch. Was that all you needed then?
I'll kind of get like a little bit closer to him, and he'll just be like, You said you're well versed in potions?
Yes.
Would you mind taking a look at this one, seeing if you can't figure it out? I was told that it was, a potion of transmutation, but not specifically what it would do. And I hand him that mystery potion that I have.
Yeah, he turns it over in his claws a few times. You see him kind of squint his beady little eyes at it. I believe. Yes, transmutation is correct. This is a potion of polymorph. Specifically, kind of pops the cork, sniffs it a little bit. Specifically, I would say would turn you into a crab.
Oh. Alright. That's certainly interesting.
Let's
And
go.
could be useful.
Smells of
guess.
seaweed and shellfish. So yes, crab is right. Though it could be a lobster, but most likely crab.
Alright. And so I would have to get somebody to drink this in order for them to suffer the effects. It wouldn't just be I throw it at them, right?
Yes, you would need to be imbibed to take effect. Yes.
Alright. Well, that can be arranged. Thank you very much. Thank you. And we're gonna try to go find those ingredients.
Of course, of course.
Alright. And with that, I leave with. I'm assuming, yeah, the frog's still got a couple minutes to chill
Yeah,
out.
he's sticking around for a little bit.
I'm trying to carry him, but he is very big, so it's kind of like a two-handed under the arm type of thing.
Yeah, he's huge.
You guys are.
Chris, are you looking at something?
Oh yeah.
That's a dead rat on the table, right?
Yeah.
Cerise is gonna look up at the Birdman and say,
Can I take this?
The rat. Well, sure. I don't see why not.
and she'll take it. And then she will walk over to the entrance. Or the exit, I don't know.
Yeah, same thing.
Same thing. But yeah, she will not scamper. She will walk.
All right. So you guys are all making your way out up the ladder.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys make your way back up into the ground floor of Malboro Magic.
One last thing: are these origami like cranes? Do they look to be like made of the same paper that the fox guy used?
Yeah, you imagine he probably unfolded one of these and repurposed it to fold up the thing he gave to you.
Okay. All right. Cool. Ooh, we gotta track him down.
So,
I mean,
so
we
you
have
make
his
your
address. Oh, sorry.
so
Go
you
ahead.
make your way back into the corner where the snake is still kind of poking his head out under the shelf. And as it pokes its head back out again, it kind of like tastes the air again with its tongue and says, "You have sustenance?"
I have sustenance for you. I got a rat.
It slithers entirely out from under the counter and kind of like arches back up so that its head's lifted off the ground. And you see it tasting kind of against where you're holding the rat. Can this one have it?
And she'll give him the rat.
And her face is all puffy.
It snaps the rat right up and just swallows it whole. And you see it kind of slither down its throat. And then it looks up at you with its eyes kind of shining and says, "Thank you for the sustenance. As promised, if you wish my accompaniment, then I shall follow you."
You don't mind being friends?
That serves this one well.
Booyah. And can Cereza like hold her arm out to it?
Yeah, you hold your arm out, and it just sort of like wraps and coils around your arm, kind of sliding up your arm as it slithers.
Let's go. Cereza got a
huge.
snake. Cereza
Hog.
got a snake. I think it's a snake. Looks like a snake. Cereza got a
That's
snake.
I mean, you guys can roll nature checks if you want to try to figure out what the
Oh
heck it is.
yeah.
I'll give it a shot. 17.
7.
I'm gonna Ceresa's gonna high five herself. And what is it? Wait, nature check?
Yeah.
Right? Dude, Ceresa's a dummy. Well, it's a
Oh,
Not bad.
17.
good roll.
So you'd say that Sarisa and Thena, maybe you've either heard stories about them or maybe seen someone trying to like sell one in the tavern or something like that. Sarisa, maybe you've heard about them just because of their general proximity to Urhalai, of where their more natural environment might be. But this is a tourmaline coatl, and they are winged snakes.
Dude, this snake's got wings. Let's go!
Best of both worlds.
Yeah, literally.
Let's go. Okay, I was
Bird snake.
about to ask how do you spell
One step ahead of you.
Yeah, is it like can it fly? Can it fly with its wings? I know that's a dumb question, but can it fly?
You can ask it.
Yeah, she'll be like maybe lightly poking at is it a boy or is it a girl? Is this what kind of lady snake? Dude
I
snake.
mean, I've been saying he, but it doesn't really matter. to me.
Ow. Okay, no. It's a dude. She'll ask him, "So, can you fly with these?"
The snake sort of uncoils from your one arm and then flies across to your other arm and then coils around that one with its wings. It kind of like turns its body like it's slithering through the air as it flaps the wings. But instead of going sort of like a left and right slither across the ground, it almost slithers in like a spiral as it flies.
Let's
And then it coils around your other arm just to demonstrate.
Hee hee. This cheers Ceresa up a little bit. Hee hee. Hee hee. You're so talented, aren't you? Hee hee hee.
This one thanks you for the kind words.
Hee hee hee. Booyah. Alright, Ceresa's got a snake. I need a name for snake.
I don't know. That's a hard one. Pick a good one.
So with the snake now coiled around your arm, you regroup with the other, who are sort of gathered by the door.
Ceresa, is that your snake? Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
He's beautiful. I think I've seen one of those before. Not natural or anything, but it was somebody trying to peddle one. But that very cool. It's awesome that we were able to find a snake.
Thank you.
Do you have a name?
Not yet.
Well, you can think on it, I'm sure.
Yes, I'll think on it.
So as you guys,
My frog yet.
go ahead.
No, unimportant.
Well, as you guys sort of regroup near the door, ready to make your way to your next destination, which I presume are you
Sorry.
gonna either rest or make your way, or what's the plan?
Real quick, just so we as players know, can I take that note that guy gave and try to cross-reference that to the map?
Yeah.
Okay. I will do that. Holding
Yeah,
a frog,
if you guys
and a
want
map.
if you guys want a short
I
rest, you can do
understand.
that during that period.
Oh, cool. Okay. Let me double
yeah.
check what my thing does. You guys get an extra 1d6 of hit points. Let me roll that real quick. Okay, you get 2 extra hit points for your short rest.
Oh,
Thank you.
Short rest. What's this cleric thing next to my short rest?
Wait, you mean when you click the short rest button?
Yeah, I click it and then there's like cleric and it has hit
Yeah.
die.
So those are your hit die, right? And
Uh-huh.
basically that's what you use to recover HP during short rest.
Oh.
It's not just like a flat thing, but you get to choose how many of those 3 you want to use in each of your short rests. But you only get those. You only start to get those back on a long rest. So it's something to consider. Like you can use up to 3 of them if you want on this one, but then you wouldn't have any if you short rest again today. You wouldn't be able to heal on your next one.
Yeah, no.
Just kind of like a resource you use up in order to try to heal on short rest.
I'll use 1. Thank you. And then okay. Was it supposed to apply stuff to our health?
It should roll them, but sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. Especially with it being a bit weird today. So.
Cool.
Your cleric dice, so if it didn't add it, your cleric dice are 1d8, and then you just add 1 to the end of that. So
Okay.
you can just roll a d8 and add 1, and then heal yourself for that.
1d8 plus 1. Like that. Psych. Excuse me.
You gotta type /roll and then space, and then whatever you want to roll.
Oh, that was embarrassing. 1d8.
It's so weird to get used to.
No, it is. What in the world? 4 plus a 2.
Yeah.
That's 6. And I got all my health back, guys. Huzzah.
Hooray!
So you reference during the short rest, you reference the map, and the building that he told you was sort of a little marked one on a little side street. He told you 77 Saint-Beaumont, which would be a tiny little building here.
Oh,
Where?
okay.
Ooh.
Near shipping and handling. Okay. Add it to the list, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't even know for sure that he took them. That's just a guess, but I would venture to assume.
Yeah, he probably took them.
But it fits, you know. Yeah, so we'll have to do that.
Yeah, so you guys take some time to patch up some wounds as you rest and reference your map, but we will end the session there. Because we're already half an hour over time.
Oh, dang.
We started a little late, you know.
Yeah, it's fine.
Dude, we only looked at one house. We got a whole other one to look at.
Oh my gosh, bro.
We have so
We
many
set
houses to look
up
at.
these grand plans and then we make it to like one thing because we didn't get wrapped up.
That's how D&D goes.
It's true.
Alright. So, off the top of our head, does anything interfere with next week? It might.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be here, guys.
It
Sorry.
actually. Yeah, I'm not sure about me either. I'm kind of up in the air too, so we'll just pencil it as a no. The week after also might be a little hazy for me, but I might try to move it to a different day if I can.
Okay.
Yeah,
If we can manage that, but
the 8th probably won't work for me
dicey for you
either.
as well.
So
Okay. Well, we can talk about it at a later date.
okay.
Yeah. I'm good to actually meet any night that week if we want to move it. So but obviously, yeah, we'll address it then.
Yeah, we'll discuss it in our group chat. But so we'll pencil in as no's for next week. So I'm going to be kind of busy anyway. In the next coming 2 weeks, but then after that I'm pretty free. I just got kind of 2 busier weeks where it's hard to plan nights. But yeah, so if we have to take some time off, that's okay. It's unfortunate, but it's how D&D works. So that'll be the tentative plan. As for streams this week, I'm gonna kind of take these couple days off because I want to work on some secret stuff. and I want to make sure
Ooh.
that I have the evenings to do so. So we will take these ones off. So I'm not going to do any more streams unless I suddenly get possessed by some weird Tulpa demon that wants me to stream again.
You mean a Tulsa demon?
Tulpa demon.
So yeah, I will see you guys next week. I'll at least probably get one stream in next week. But that's all we got for tonight. Thank you for tuning in and watching Gaunt's Gold. It was a good session as always. And have a good night, everybody. Thank you for watching. Take care.